Hey guys, how's it going? Is everybody doing well? Um, just the usual before we begin here. Um, let's see. Play the game for a few minutes and then listen to it back just to see if the audio's working okay. So, without further ado, let's begin though. One thing I did forget to do. Yeah. I don't want to be watching myself while I'm playing, so I'll play this one match and then I'll review the audio, make sure it's working okay. Yeah, this is Super Mario Strikers on the GameCube. There's probably not that much differences between this and the Switch game because this was quite, back in the day, this was quite ahead of its time. So it was. Although it wasn't really, it didn't really garner much attention. Not a very good start for me. And literally, you could have blinked and missed that. But let's see if I can come back. There we are. I'm already back in it. So, if you're wondering about the title, why it says "Oh Wario," I'll play as Wario after this. There's only 2 more matches left, including this one. And after that, I'll play as Wario. So yeah. Oh Jesus Christ! Kick it away! Pretend you're in Scottish football. Give it up, Right. That was too far away. No good. Oh, good interception. God's sake, Yoshi, that was awful. God's sake, he didn't really get himself into the right position there, did he? That wasn't the one I wanted to pass to. Fuck's sake. How the hell are we drawn to these guys? We're playing so shite. Like, no. They're just taking me desperate shots. Yeah.
Hello, sunshine.
There he is. It's the Warden Man. How's it going?
It's the fucking Mario Strikers coach.
Well, not doing too bad. I just said that and they scored. Well, it's not.
I like how you gave that away though. The stream delay. I've not quite seen the goal yet.
Alright.
Oh my god! You not just lose that. You know, remember I was talking to you about this game a week ago, and I said the Battle Dome Stadium looks weird. It does, doesn't it? The goals are like bus shelters.
I wasn't really paying attention to. I remember you saying that, but I don't pay attention to what it looks.
See, when you say that, that means that you've spent too much time with Jelbean.
I don't know. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I see them now. Yeah.
She's spamming me with Happy Father's Day stuff for a good part in the last while.
Yeah.
And I sent her what I got for the kids, and she went, "What's a Scottish tablet?" And I was going to be wide and say it's like an iPad, but the operating system's on like Scottish slang words, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you sure you want to shut this window down? Prompting you like that. But I was talking about the Mrs. Tilly's Scottish tablet. Oh, you've got a bring.
Yeah. Oh.
It's the end to the C to the Cambridge. It's the silent man.
Oh, he's on. I just need to listen back to the stream to make sure the audio's okay.
They're introducing him like a game show. He's silent but violent. It's Mark McCambridge.
I thought you were gonna say he's silent but deadly.
Nah, but violent rhymes with silent, so I tried to kind of keep it like that.
Fair enough.
I think deadly's kind of like exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But alright, Mark.
How you doing?
Oh, alright. I just started the stream, so you haven't missed much.
I literally get triggered the second I opened the stream and realised what he was playing, so
Yeah,
I can
but I'm sure
stand
that.
by for 20 minutes just to try and coach him if any animosity or last minute defeats take place.
Yeah. Why?
Especially if the opponent is female, and I don't mean that in a sexist way.
I know. I guess men are physically more capable. Well, you seen the last match, didn't you? I'm sure the delays caught up.
No, but the point I'm making is right. You can see the very last kick of the ball against Daisy, a Mario character named after a fucking flower, right? And
Yeah.
you lose that. I
Daisy's
look
one of the toughest ones, isn't it?
right. No, right. I look. It's one each. There's literally 10 seconds to play. The stream started buffering because of where I was, and then came back on, and I just glimpsed it before it disappeared. It said Daisy 1-2-1. I'm like, how the hell did you manage in 10 seconds to throw the game away? That's what I was trying to get my head around.
I don't know what to tell you.
See if there was a possibility of doing network play with this game, I'd be up for challenging you big time.
Yeah, I'd be up for that. So,
I don't think you can do it. I know Dolphin does have network play, but because net play never really featured on the GameCube, did it?
no, I didn't. What about you'll be getting the Switch game? Will you be playing your friend, that guy who's on the Nintendo?
As in my mate Ian.
He has like a name, Lord of the Sea or something like that.
The son of the sea, Ian.
Uh,
Nah, he's no into Mario Strikers.
Alright, I thought
He's
you would have.
he's literally more into the kind of RPG kind of stuff. He's an avid Zelda fan as well.
Alright, I see.
I can't remember what was he playing on. What has he been playing on the Switch? Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh yes.
He's back into that because the Sunbreak coming out, the new expansion. To be fair, it does look pretty good. I've seen the trailer for it.
Yeah. I've been playing Monster Hunter 3 and it's just like 50 minutes trying to just hacking away at this boss because they have such high health. You just keep whacking away at them for 50 minutes, literally. And I know that because there's a 1 hour time limit. Let's see if I can get the goal here. Oh,
Just
no.
get any nice presents.
Well, it's
I did.
Fawver. I'm not a Fawver, so I didn't get any presents. What about you, Warden?
I get spoiled rotten.
Oh, very good.
I got a new wallet. I got a box of Mrs. Tilly's Scottish tablet, and I got a chocolate hamper.
Alright, very good. I haven't seen my dad today. I just sent him a message, so whenever I next see him, I'll give him his present. But, we wouldn't really be that close, to be honest.
You only play 2-minute matches.
What's that?
Are you only? No, it's not. Is it 3-minute matches? The least you can do.
I like to get the matches out of the way, so I.
No, the reason I'm saying that is because if you're going through the thingy cups, that's the best way to do it because it can take. If you when I used to have it as 5 minutes and bizarrely it was far too time consuming.
Yeah. Right. I just need to. Do you see if you lose one of those cups, do you have to play all 3 cups again? Because I know you have to win 3 of them in a row to get to unlock the last cup.
Actually, I'm just looking at your chat a second, right? And there's something I would like to ask you.
What?
What did you do to hurt Jill's feelings?
Oh yes. It wasn't as bad as what you think it is. I'm
never said I think it's bad. I'm just wondering because I know Jill can exaggerate when she's because of her sensitivity.
Yeah. Well, she did admit she was sensitive, but what happened was, I was saying to Jill, Jill, you could. I was trying to watch your stream and I was struggling a bit. Like if you could just be a little more high energy, and she took it really badly. Mark was there as well, and I tried to explain myself, but it didn't really make a difference. And then I apologized a few times, and then what else happened, Mark?
Mum's not here.
She,
And I was
thought-
just
she
I was just
claims
wondering,
that you
'cause
said
she briefly mentioned it to me, and it's a tough one to kind of think it, because it's always been like the streamer does what the streamer wants to do kind of thing, because it's
Yeah,
their channel.
I wasn't
But
making
I
a
know-
demand. It was just advice. It was.
Ah, that's what I'm saying. I know it. It's advice, but that's the thing with Jill. She's stubborn that way.
Yeah.
And because of her sensitivity, if her content's questioned,
Yeah.
she takes it that way because she I wouldn't say she knows how she doesn't know how to respond to it properly, because that would be me kind of insulting her.
Yeah.
It's like she's automatically potentially going to assume that you hate her content, you hate her streams,
Yeah.
and I know that's not the case.
Yeah. It was an over the top reaction, so I wasn't expecting. But yeah, I probably should have expected it, to be honest.
Did you actually tell her that when she was live?
No, I didn't tell it on her stream. It was on my stream.
Oh, is it alright? Is that hence why the
Yeah.
chat
Yeah.
kind of thing?
And then she was private messaging Mark, and I knew this because I could hear Mark's notifications coming off, and I'm thinking, oh, I wonder what she's calling me behind my back. But she didn't realize.
There is literally a full fucking chat on this.
Oh Jesus, was she insulting me to high heaven with you?
No, this is your stream chat I'm looking at.
Oh
So you
yeah,
can see it.
yeah.
Oh, this isn't it. I don't mean a conversation she's had with me. I just briefly said that maybe what was that I said? I think the way she kind of, in fact, no, I'm saying the way she kind of. It wasn't Jill that first mentioned it to me. Was it Mark?
No.
It was. I just remembered that it was you, wasn't it?
Mark's the
Yes.
biggest gossip out, so I'm not surprised at that.
Sorry, it was all done. It was all done with good intentions.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I know Mark wouldn't have said it in a bad way. But
Aaron's evil and he should be cancelled.
is that, oh, she didn't say that, did she?
No.
She said she wasn't gonna come on the voice chat because she was gonna cry, and I said, Jill, if somebody gave me constructive criticism, I would be glad to have it because it tells you what you need to improve on. But she wasn't for it at all. She wasn't.
The reason being is because I said if I saw her to cry, for something very close to nothing, then I was gonna come down hard on her.
Yeah.
That's probably why she didn't, especially after the first of the two up close and personal with Jill conversations that we had,
Yeah.
when she did get upset, and yeah.
The way she was getting upset, you think I would have insulted her son or something? Like, it's only a bloody stream. It is, you know.
I think she does take good pride in what she does. I know that she's
Yeah.
not. She's said herself when it comes to talking and using words and that, she does get stumped quite easily.
Yeah.
And whereas I do try to kind of help her with that, because people do like to think I can talk for Europe, so I don't know where to get that from.
Yes,
I-
mister.
You're laughing like you've got an inkling of exactly what I'm talking about, so
Yeah.
I am not denying it.
Yeah.
So I do kind of try and like help with that sort of thing,
Mhm.
but it isn't easy for Jill, because the thing is, see, when you're going to do a chatting stream, you kind of need to research a topic. I mean, you wouldn't give a presentation without creating something or researching something, would you?
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're me, because I can do that kind of stuff impromptu.
Yeah, Jelbeam would do it as well, but she'd just be going,
I would probably be. I seen the new update from Minecraft, so I wanted to talk about that for a bit. Minecraft is a game. I don't know what else to say.
yeah.
It's got blocks and stuff. Oh my god. We're just taking the piss out of it. That's nasty. I should know better.
Yeah,
Aaron, Mario beat you.
I know. Well, it doesn't count because I reloaded the file. Because I want to unlock this last bloody cup. Yeah.
The Star Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you've got the ones after it.
Oh, there's ones after. I didn't know.
Yeah, see, you've got cup battles and you've got super cup battles.
Alright.
Which means you play everyone twice.
Lovely. It's home and away.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I have these on 2 minutes. These matches.
That's right. That was my point earlier. The less time you play, but then again, see if you're going to do it that way, you're actually best playing on the lowest difficulty if you're going for unlocks.
Yeah.
It's only if you're doing like custom battles and that, challenge yourself a wee bit. That's why I put mine on superstar because I found that novice and beginner were far too easy.
Yeah.
Then I went above expert and just went right to superstar, and I was like, okay, this'll do.
Yeah. I bet you the newest game, the hardest mode's really easy.
I consider the very hard difficulty of the kind of like, if you think how you get the difficulties in Metal Gear Solid, this is kind of like the Superstar's kind of like the hard or very hard equivalent. I would have said European Extreme, but
yeah.
that's a whole different difficulty entirely.
Yeah.
That is literally the worst mode you can play Metal Gear Solid on is European Extreme. I tried it once and never again.
Yeah, I never played it. I only played the spin-off Metal Gear Revengeance, where you're riding the cyborg. It's a hack and slash.
Metal Gear Rising, you mean?
I think in some countries they call it Revengeance or something like that.
Revengeance.
Yeah.
You're just combining revenge and vengeance to try and create some kind of like parallel universe where someone is seeking revenge, but then they're also demanding vengeance in those eyes. You know.
I think that it's either part of the title or in a different country. I definitely remember that.
I don't know that one. What's Metal Gear Rising? Now that's what was the other one that they did? The other spin-off, Metal Gear
Acid, was it?
What?
What Mark say?
What did Mark say?
Mark, you're just guessing, aren't you? You don't even know.
I never even heard what he said. What did you say?
He said zombies, but he's just like he's thinking of Call of Duty zombies or something.
No. It is along that lines of you are fighting like undead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a different. I know what you're talking about, but I bet you Mark just guessed that, though, didn't you?
No, because I do know it's something like that, and it is a Metal Gear spin-off, and it's utter shite.
Yeah, I know. I remember the reviews.
It's about as bad as Operation Raccoon City.
Yeah.
It's like one of the worst games I've ever played in my life.
Metal Gear Survive. That's what it's called.
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
I remember the reviews of it. They had like sort of electric fence thing in it.
When I was talking about European Extreme, I was talking about Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, the very first time I played that, I was doing the tanker scenario. And when you get up to, I believe it's Deck D, where the cafeteria and the canteen is, right? Honest to God, see, try to get through that, you literally cannot for soldiers everywhere. That is so fucking bad. You see a soldier walk in, you go, and you'll see something on the table, and you'll start walking, right? Next minute, he gets his inkling that you're hiding under the fucking table.
He just suddenly realizes that.
He just looks under. What was that? enemy side. You're like, oh my god, right, fuck this is going very easy.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can only get European Extreme once you beat the game. Well, both scenarios, I think it's on normal minimum that you get it. And
Yeah.
honestly, I tried it that once, and I just went, yeah, there you go. What Mark just did.
Yeah.
Which I actually thought for a second was one of your alerts, because you have got that as an alert, haven't you?
I do, yeah, for the lemons.
Yeah.
I was thinking of changing the alerts so one of them could be Mark whenever he goes, the fucking computer screen! And then another one with Jill, whenever Jill gets attacked by her cat. Ow! Ow, you little... Like... Oh, there it is. But
What
yeah,
was
oh, that's Mark. Whenever he was saying that quote.
that? Is he playing the clip?
Yeah.
And I was going through some of my old clips today, and I came across the one, "You're not fat."
I seen that one as well. Maybe that should be. You should have that on your streams, Mark saying that. Every time you put yourself down, you just play that clip. You're not fat. But I think Jelbean needs to, like, if you can't take constructive criticism, you know, that's like a serious character flaw, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I felt like I was talking to a little girl. I did.
Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Oh, is she here?
You
Is
just
she
shit your
actually?
pants there, didn't you? You
What?
just shit your pants there, didn't you?
Hold on. So, what is it, Mom? No? Why would I have it? Alright. I sort of had an inkling that you were saying that, Marcus. She usually leaves a message on the text message first. Oh. Yeah.
Nicolette.
She's away, Mark.
Oh.
She's away. Anyway. What are you streaming tonight, Warden?
Well, it's 25 to 9. I've still got what I want to put in the bath, but I'm trying to watch the rest of this World Cup of darts. Hopefully this is the last leg, then it'll finish. But depends if Australia can win this leg, it'll be all over. But I don't know, because time is getting on a bit. I probably need to start at 9:15 if I'm going to stream. But we'll see what happens. I mean, the way Friday turned out when we did Warframe was like, that's the first time I've played music on stream the way I did.
Yeah.
And I was even saying to Linz and that, when you see me playing like music by a band like Hollywood Undead and you miming like the rap lyrics to your camera, then you know you've got a lot of self-confidence.
Yeah.
Because I never do shit like
Yeah. It worked out quite well, didn't it?
that. I did, yeah. I'm not sure. There, I'm actually on. Well, I'm going to rephrase that for obvious reasons. I was speaking to Linz earlier on. I know she's playing Warframe with Emma and Elfsar.
Yeah.
I do intend to join them, but not while I'm on stream. Probably after, if I get a chance.
Yeah.
It'll depend on the time, because the kids have got to get to school and that. Then I've got a little shopping trip tomorrow, which I really cannot be arsed with. But I said we would do it, so as well as we can just go along with it and spend the day at the house for once in my life.
Yeah. Fair enough. I noticed Elfsar simps up the Jelbane way more than Mark does. I just noticed that in today's stream.
I know why you're saying
The
that.
Fridays. Why
Right.
am I saying that?
That shot that you just hit right at the keeper there with 15 seconds to play, you should have scored that.
I know. What were you
You know,
saying?
oh, you just lost it a daisy again.
No!
Get 6 seconds.
I won. I still won them. The way you said that, I went, oh fuck, did I lose 2-1? No,
Daisy.
I beat Daisy. What were you saying about Elfstar though?
No, what else likes to, when it comes to Gel, it was a joke that started a while ago about Gel Bean's hotline,
Yeah.
and I was just kind of course, a certain someone known to both of us, he may be kind of around us as we speak, was automatically relating to one of these conversations as potential porn. Isn't that right, Mark?
What else is he talking about?
Well, he wasn't talking about porn anyway. I know that fucking much.
Yeah. I could
No,
see.
what I said was Jill said she was taking Kale swimming, and for a laugh, I said on my stream, "Oh great, we're gonna get Jill's swimsuit issue as well."
Yeah.
And he automatically assumes when Elsa started talking that Jill Bean's hotline and the swimsuit joke was about Jill all of a sudden becoming an adult actress.
Yeah. Although she
Then
did
it's
mention
what-
about dancing on the table in her underwear or skimpy
I
clothing.
know, I remember. I'm sure it was Mark saying, "I'll be shouting you get off the table. I've just cleaned it."
Yeah, he did say that, yeah. And then he also said Otaki should give her a whack or something like that.
Sure,
But,
a jolly good lesson.
Yeah. But I could tell Jelbean, it looked like Jelbean was going to go off on Elfsar, and I said, like, he's just joking.
Yeah, I know that. Right. I'm going to give you a valuable piece of advice when you play this game, right?
What's that?
See if you know when you shoot, the keeper saves, and you're
Yeah.
going to get a rebound shot.
Yeah.
Do a chip shot, not a proper shot,
Right, okay.
right? Because the chip shot, you are going to score them 99.9 times out of 10. What you'll find is when you play it on Superstar, the CPU do it against you all the time.
Yeah.
Right, if they get a rebound, they'll do a lob shot, a chip shot.
Right. Well, I can't lose against Peach, or else you will not be happy.
Nothing wrong with Peach.
She's an entitled princess. Alright, will do. Oh, God's sake, Wario, really? Let's get this going. Get it in, lad. There we are.
Yeah, I like that move. That was nice because the keeper was on his ass. He played it round the keeper,
Yeah,
and it was an open goal, an awkward angle right into the back of the bus shelter.
yeah, exactly. Are those bus shelters actually look?
It shouldn't be called the Battle Dome. It should be called the Bus Depot.
Though those bus shelters look better than the ones that we have. I think a lot of our ones, they don't even have shelters. They're just like a bench, or there's not even a bench. It's just literally it's stuck on the side of a traffic light, or not traffic light. What do you call those? Lamppost. Yeah. It's just a little card stuck on the lamppost. That is. Mark knows what I'm talking about. Not like
So, Mark, you found out what part of Scotland your niece is getting married in yet?
Oh,
Are you going to find out?
yes.
Oh, I thought he's gonna
Right.
say
See, the next time we are talking on our stream or whatnot, are you going to know by that point?
Tell you what, I'll be right back.
no. Alright, he's gonna find out.
Sound like you just fell with it.
He just fell off it.
I'll be right back once I've been to the accident emergency department for falling.
Yeah. Whenever I was getting grilled on my last stream, Mark was so nervous. He was. He's just I said, Mark, what do you think I should do? He goes, I don't know. He just really. He's just apologize. So I suppose the reaction whenever Jelbean got upset about the old man asking for double bags, I really should have known how sensitive she was. You know I'm sensitive.
He's getting married in St Andrews.
Well, that's not too far from you. Let me guess, the golf course.
He doesn't know. Google it, Mark, quick.
The reason I'm asking that is because the golf course is the only nice part of St Andrews. Because it's a proper professional golf course. I know St Andrews quite well. I've been up there quite a few times in my day. I reckon I'm about an hour for there.
Small world.
Ball World?
Just as long as I don't get any surprises on my doorstep when you're in St Andrews.
I don't know where you live.
What's that?
I don't know where you live.
I know, but there's nothing stopping you asking me where I live.
Nah, that's being too nosy. I don't like to be
It's
too.
only too nosy right at this minute because Aaron is on a live stream and I do not disclose personal information on a live stream. My name's Andrew. Everybody knows that anyway because Warden's an anagram it, so.
Yeah. Well, not everybody could figure that out. It's not like somebody's doing detective work on your name.
No, I mean, a lot of people would probably think I was like a prison guard or something.
I know, that's true. Alright, I've unlocked the Bowser Cup. Need to save
Bowser.
state. Gay Bowser. So long, Gay Bowser. I'll be Wario again. Oh, there's 2 matches at the end here, see?
Bowser's gay. How come he has 8 children?
Dunno. Maybe they're adopted. Although I remember in an interview they were saying that Bowser Jr.'s his only real child. There's different theories that go about, or like Bowser Jr. doesn't have the same mother as the other ones. Like there's lots of different theories.
It's the fact that if it is true biologically that all like the other 7 are his, it is weird that it's literally taken him 8 paternal periods to come up with the name Bowser Jr.
I know, that's true. Or maybe he just ran out of names and went, "Oh, I'll just call him Bowser Jr." Ran out of names.
You've got I called the first boy Iggy after the singer Iggy Pop. I
Yeah.
called the second kid Morton for I don't know why. I'll just leave that one there. I called the third one Lemmy after the late Motorhead lead singer.
Yeah.
I called the fourth one Ludwig von Cooper after the is it the musician or the artist?
Poser.
I can't remember if it's musician or artist. I'm probably getting Beethoven fucking mixed up here. I called the fifth boy Roy because it was the first name the company said at that point. Say, we've got. I still think it's weird, right? Because see, if you've ever watched the Super Mario World cartoon, right? They've got different names. They're not called the same as the game,
Yeah.
right? Wendy, for instance, has the name Cutie Pie. Martin has the name Big Mouth because he doesn't shut fucking up. Ludwig has the name Cookie. What's Roy called again? He's got a fucking great name. I can never mind Roy's is a fucking peach, but he's got a stupid voice. So I want one King Dad. That's what they call him, King Dad.
King Dad.
Yeah.
Oh no. We'll reload that one again. That one didn't count. Right. I only really do that to the first match because I don't want to have to play the whole thing again. I don't.
Stacy, you're...
Yoshi's winning, but it's quite funny because he's just literally running on the top of the ball.
Yeah.
I don't get Luigi's one though. It's like the hammer dance, then a bit of break dance, and then a bit of Michael Jackson at the end with the hat.
Yeah.
Oh, Luigi.
They make Luigi look like this sort of strange gay guy in Smash Bros. Brawl. That's nothing homophobic. I mean like a guy who happens to be gay who's also quite odd. I'm not talking about all gay people for anybody. Jumps is in the comments. Oh, but yeah. Daisy is my bogey person. She is.
She's your arch enemy.
Yeah, exactly. I know there's they've taken like a big Nintendo character out of the new Mario Strikers. Is it Daisy? I think it's Daisy.
Well, you got to think of when this game was out. She'd be due up for retirement. She'd be too old to play now.
Doesn't stop Peach.
Surely she's hung up the boots.
Yeah. I mean, Daisy's the character who you'd expect most likely would play because she's the sporty type. Or her and Waluigi. Yeah.
As I used to laugh at, see every time, like, I don't know if you ever played the first Super Mario Land.
Was that the one on the Game Boy?
Yeah.
I played that. I completed that one, yeah.
I remember playing that. It's like every like boss level, and it's like thank you Mario, and then it'd be oh Daisy, then she'd turn into like one of the enemies for the levels.
Daisy? I don't remember.
It's kind of like they were fake daisies.
Oh, okay.
That's the game she comes from.
Oh, I didn't know that. I must have blanked that out.
But you'll actually find that you don't have a Switch, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, finger it, boy.
I'm too busy hacking my other consoles.
I'm not going to reveal this. I was going to reveal a little factoid about Mario Odyssey, but since you don't have a Switch, I won't reveal that detail unless you're never intending on getting a Switch. Then I'll happily tell you.
I'll get it one day, so
when you gonna get one in 10 years when they're like 20 quid?
Maybe, yeah. Or whenever you can hack them.
Well, that's it. Well, good luck with that because the new models that are you can currently hack them, but the new models that have just been announced by Nintendo are to remove that problem.
Yeah.
So I still think the whole Nintendo Wii self-destruct thing was quite funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This apparently come through Doug Bowser as well.
Yeah.
But at some particular point this year, all the Nintendo Wii's had been specifically designed to go out of action by way of self-destruct.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck, Mark? Did you just self-destruct there? And you went, or did you just fucking accidentally sit in your nuts when you sat back down? That was it was on Facebook. I seen it and I was like, this is apparently claimed to be for Doug Bowser, but
Yeah.
surely I think it had to be a wind up, obviously, because they were closing the Wii. The Wii shop down there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they ever. I think they did the Wii U store as well. But I do think, in terms of the Virtual Console and the Switch, you need to kind of up the game a wee bit and add a wee bit more to it, because the Wii U had like every system on it,
Yeah.
and the Switch, which I do know Nintendo just wants to kind of focus on the current lineup of games. But the thing is, a lot of people like playing the classics, and a lot of people would love to take the classics on the go, without having to play like a DS or a Game Boy or a Game Boy Advance. You know?
Yeah.
And the fact that the Wii U also had Netflix on it, it also had Love Film on it.
Oh yeah, I remember Love Film. That doesn't exist anymore, does it?
I can get from a point of view that the Switch playing the Switch online can only be done through a Wi-Fi connection. I get that, but the fact is, there's so many hotspots nowadays out in the public. So if the hotspots are decent enough, then you would be able to connect your Switch to the hotspot, be able to sit and watch something on your console. I mean, you could have a bit of fun with it. You could literally be watching, like, I don't know, Avengers Endgame if it was on Netflix. Have the Joy-Con in your hand and pretend you're fucking playing as Thanos.
Yeah.
A wee bit of fun, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
But they only brought YouTube to it.
You know, you can pretend to be play as PewDiePie or something. I don't know.
Fuck aye. PewDiePie livestream simulator.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a Nintendo Direct happening on June the 29th. It's in 10 days. I am excited for it. Hopefully we get a release date for Breath of the Wild 2, because it's been so long since 2017 happened when the first one came out on launch day.
Yeah.
So
I know. I completed the Wii U version.
I'm disappointed in you.
Well, it's the same. There's not much difference in the games. Isn't it?
I know, but you're kind of missing the point though. Right, the Nintendo Switch was designed as a hybrid, right? With the Wii U gamepad, you get as far as 3 feet from it, and it starts to go tits up and glitches.
I just play it as a home console, though.
Right? I know, right? But hear me out here. You could be sitting playing Breath of the Wild on the Switch on your TV, then for some bizarre reason, your stomach has a bad attack of the diarrhea. You need to run to the toilet quickly. It takes 2 seconds to quickly lift the Switch out of the dock, run bin there, plank it, open up, right, and before you clean up, just literally have a wee shot in your hand, your game, right? You put the game down, you get yourself all cleaned up, whatnot, breaks up, back at the bathroom, switch back in the dock, pick up your controller, and you can continue where you left off. You couldn't do that with the Wii U, because you could only get so far with the gamepad before it just goes, no, I don't like going that far. You know?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, right? This is what I was laughing at. I don't know if you ever saw the 2016 Nintendo Switch presentation, the big thing they did in Japan.
No, what
Right.
did they do?
Right. See, at the very start of it, when Shinji Takahashi came on stage, right? He was going through what they did with the past Nintendo consoles, how the Switch is like a combination of all the work that they've done in the last 20 years, right? It was like the Super Nintendo added kind of like more than just the fucking 2 buttons on the controller. You had like the A, B, X, and Y, so you had extra buttons, right? And it goes, the Nintendo 64 we added the rumble pack for like the vibration effect and whatnot, right? And this is the bit that made me laugh. It says we added a handle to Nintendo GameCube so it could be carried around, right? How many people did you see carrying a fucking GameCube around?
None. But I did read. I was listening.
Some jackass bring a fucking GameCube in, holding it by this pointless handle that they've put on it, right?
Yeah.
And then it goes like, we added motion controls to Nintendo Wii, for like to add a different way of playing, right? The Wii U, you could play games off the TV. No, you fucking couldn't. Not in mine anyway. I would literally put the Wii U on, have it on the small screen, put something else on the telly, and I spent more time trying to recalibrate the gamepad than actually playing the fucking game.
Yeah.
It's no wonder that console flopped. Because it did. It was a complete flop.
Yeah, it
Albeit
was.
Splatoon was awesome. They're probably the best game they put in the Wii U. Even
Doesn't-
better
doesn't
than
work
Call of
now.
Duty Black Ops 2. Right?
You can't
then
access Splatoon
they've
1
got-
anymore.
Then they've brought Nintendo Switch. The only problem is obviously the difference in hardware between that and that of a fucking PlayStation 4 or an Xbox, right? And this is what a lot of people have complained about because it's like, oh, Overwatch coming to the Switch, oh, Fortnite's on the Switch. Have you tried playing them? They run like shit.
I know, I heard
Like,
that about a lot of
Fortnite,
third-party games.
I'll be honest with you, Fortnite was fine when it first came out because I used to play Fortnite on the Switch religiously. I played it almost, for the good part of Chapter 2, I played Fortnite on the Switch. Then, in Season 8, Epic Games did a graphics enhancement.
Yeah.
It still runs on the Switch, but you get frequent stoppages, frame drops, if you like, that you never used to get, and it's always worse when you're in a fight.
Yeah.
I then deemed it unplayable, hence why I now play it on PC. Overwatch was the same. What killed Overwatch on the Switch was the cross-platform capabilities that they brought to it, because no one is going to play Overwatch on the Switch now because they're going to get matched with PC, with Xbox, and with fucking station players.
Yeah.
So there's no point in playing a game like Overwatch at 30 FPS when you're going to get matched against guys who are playing the game at 60 FPS, or better yet, on PS5 and Xbox Series X or S, 120 FPS.
Yeah.
What chance do you got if you can barely turn on the Switch?
Yeah.
And this is why I'm hoping that when they brought the OLED model of the Switch out, that it was even better, because seemingly they said that the battery life was more enhanced, as was the hardware. I don't know about the hardware side of it, but I know the battery life's meant to be better, because they say that the battery life away for the dock, you can get anything for like 3 to 14 hours. Right? I'm going to tell you right now, you play Skyrim or Breath of the Wild, you'll get about 2 hours battery life.
Yeah.
Right? If you play something like chess or Monopoly, games that barely move on the screen, just little counters move and dice roll, and you'll get 14 hours. But who the fuck's going to want to play Monopoly for 14 hours? I can't even play it for 14 seconds, let alone fucking 14 hours.
Oh, we grew up with a guy that was obsessed with Monopoly. Me and Mark. We did.
The only third-party game I've seen run good on the Switch is Warframe. Warframe actually runs fucking dynamite. That's why I play it on PS4. Now, the reason I play it on PS4 is because I play it with Linz and that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So, that's bang on 9 o'clock. The World Cup of Darts is now finished. Well done to the Aussies for beating the Welsh fuckers.
Do you not like the Welsh?
It's the Welsh player Gerben Price. He's a prick, honestly. He's an antagonising fucker when he's on stage.
Alright. I don't watch it, so I'll take your word for it.
Bobby George still playing.
What?
Bobby George still playing.
Well, you look at my Facebook, Mark, you'll see I've got a recent photo with Bobby George.
Nice.
Yeah, I went to a Legends Darts night about a month ago there, and there was Bobby George, Bob Anderson, John Lowe, and Keith Della. In a little village called Fullin, about 20 minutes from me. They were at the social club having a Legends exhibition night, which was good fun. My highlight was helping Bobby George to his feet so I could get my photo taken. Went into the players' room, and it was actually funny because we got taken in by the guy who runs the Scottish Darts exhibitions, and one of his colleagues tried to put us out. My dad was like, "No, Davey brought us in here," and he went, "Did they?" And he says, "I did. You can go and ask him." And he was just like, "Aye, alright." It was like he didn't want us to be in there with the players,
Yeah.
But Bobby George was just like, "You take my wrist, I'll take your wrist. You can help me out, mate." I was like, there you go, Bobby. I got my photo took with him.
Yeah.
I even said when I was I said to John Law, I said, I had the chance to meet you 20 years ago when I was a kid. You had just finished playing one of your matches and you were in getting interviewed, and the studio booth was completely crowded with fans who couldn't get near it, so I kind of missed it.
Yeah.
And he was just kind of like, well, you're getting a chance to meet me now, kind of thing. I says, I know, and I'm honoured. Because, I mean, John Law goes back. John Law's 76 years of age. John Law goes back fucking to the 70s and the 80s time, when he was in his prime.
Yeah.
But, yeah, meeting Bobby George was awesome,
Yeah, definitely. So
Um,
you met any other celebrities?
I know you're saying celebrity, but in terms of darts players, I have met quite a few in my time.
Yeah.
Eric Bristow twice, Dennis Priestley, who was my childhood darts idol, Wayne Mardell. They were this was the same thing, and then first time I met Keith Deller, it was the same event, and it was actually in my little home village of Larbert. They were in the wee hall 5 minutes up the road. When I went to the Winter Gardens years ago to watch the World Match Play, I get autographs for quite a few players. The only one that I never get an autograph off it was Chris Mason, because he gave me the fingers to prick.
Why do you give you the fingers?
Because he's an arrogant bastard. Everybody hates him. He was out of darts for a while because he get sentenced to prison for assaulting his ex-wife.
Jesus.
He's a fucking dickhead, honestly. He's one of the most arrogant wankers in darts that I've ever came across. That was where I first met Eric Bristow. I met Rod Harrington, Ronnie Baxter, Dennis Smith, Kevin Painter. He's another arrogant fucker. He actually spoke alright. There was one other one. I never got a chance to meet Phil Taylor. He was like, I did speak to him. I was like, you sign this for me quick? He was like, sorry, I got to go film the interview. I was like, 2 seconds to write your fucking name on a bit of paper. So I got to go film the interview. I'm sorry. And I was like, any bother, Phil, you fucking fat bastard. You know? I was fucking, 7-8 years of age at this point, by the way.
Yeah, that's what you were thinking. Oh, you fat bastard.
Oh, I was thinking it alright. See, nowadays, I'd fucking tell it to his face, because he is. He's a smarmy prick. And then the recent darts event, well, actually, no, when we went to the Jockey Wilson Memorial Cup in Alloa, which isn't far from here as well, met, you see, these are more modern day, high profile players, well, some of them are anyway. Met Andy Hamilton, Darryl Fitton, Glenn Durrant, and Nathan Aspinall. Now, Nathan Aspinall made a snide comment to me because my dad seems to think I'm a dead ringer for the darts player Michael Smith, right?
Yeah.
It does my nothing, because if Michael Smith's playing, my dad will always say, like, you are playing well, or you got beat off of such and such, just to be a smart fucker, eh?
Yeah.
When in my eyes, I don't look like Michael Smith, right? And I said to Nathan Aspinall when we went into the players' room to meet them, and I says, like, let's settle this. I says, Nathan, you've been on tour with Michael Smith, right? This one behind me, who's my dad, thinks I'm a spitting image of him, and he went like that to me. He went, Michael Smith. He went, nah, he ain't that ugly, and he started laughing. I was like, Ken, I was wanting you to win the World Championships, but see now, forget it.
Yeah.
But I was sound as a pound, and we went into the Scottish players' room, and I met young Willie Borland, who hit a 9-darter at the Worlds last year. Never actually knew who he was at that point. Met Big John Henderson, and there was another one, because there was 4 of them. I can't remember who the other one was, and then Gary Anderson, who I've actually got the picture here on a canvas, which someone's actually spilt a fucking brown stain on it. So it looks like it's been shot on.
Jesus.
My dad actually did a laser burn of this canvas, eh? He got the photo and did a laser burn, and it came up quite nice. Actually, see, when I got my photo took with Gary, because what we had to do was we had to stay in front of the table while the players were behind the table, so try to get a picture. You were literally 45 degrees, leaning over a fucking table to get a photo. I just went to the side, went to Gary like that, and this woman went, shouldn't he really have done that because of COVID? I went, he's my darts idol. It's the only chance I'm ever going to get to meet and talk to him, so fuck you.
You say the last bit too?
No, I didn't say the last bit. I said, but I do apologise. I wasn't sorry. I just said that to be nice.
Just to get her away.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. When I used to work in Liddell's, I was quite well. Most of my time I have been since the TV show's been around, but the Scottish sitcom Still Game, I've been a massive fan of that programme for years, and there's a specific episode that stars Clive Russell as a character called Big Innes, who's meant to be a big kind of hard nut, and he's meant to be like super tall as well, like a giant. And the wee Neds, the wee kind of delinquents, the wee like teens, there seems to be more of them, and they're causing a lot of hassle to the pensioners and to the public. So they kind of briefly mentioned this wouldn't be going on if Big Innes was still here.
Oh yes, I remember that episode.
Right. Well, there's a scene where Winston goes for a job in a supermarket called Food Fair. Yeah. And he gets riled by a young dude called Kevin. I can't remember his real name, but he ended up getting like a good part in the Scottish soap River City, and that he's a bit an arrogant guy. Well, there's an old guy that kind of comes up to me. He's like, Winston, innit? And he's like, aye, that's right. He's like, shh, Andy Collier, where is? Well, the actor that plays him used to come into my work, and I remember looking at him going, is that who I think it is? And I couldn't tell because he was wearing a baseball hat. Yeah. And in the show, he doesn't wear a hat, and he did this kind of. There's a scene at the end of that, but he's trying to say like, you have to. I'm saying you have to take him down. Take him down to Chinatown. And Winston goes, listen, this is Food Fair and Craig Lang. You're no in Sing Sing. And as Winston goes to walk away, he goes, Winston, hands him cutlery and a napkin, goes, you'll need these. Kind of like detective style, and then he turns his head to the side. Well, he did that same movement when he was looking at a music sheet stand at the packing shop in Liddell's, and he done that. I went, fucking I said myself, I'm going to go and talk to him. And I said to him that I'd recognised him for Take the High Road as well, which was the soap he was on long term. And we kind of go, this was during the time Still Game was on a sabbatical because of the fight and that, And he was kind of telling me about the things that happened in that, because the guy who plays Winston, Paul Riley, he's quite pally with him, and he was telling me about how Paul can be and how arrogant he came across when he wanted more control of the production firm and all that shite, and when he got refused. And Paul Riley did a separate sitcom by himself called Dear Green Place, which is a sitcom about park keepers. And it's alright, it's not as funny as Still Game, but it's got a few good bits in it. And I was talking to the old guy in the supermarket one day, and he says, season 2, episode 2, Dear Green Place. I'm in that, it's on at the weekend. I was like, I'll be sure to watch it. Forgot it was on. And I remember me and my missus were getting a bit of shopping. We were through at Cumbernauld Shopping Centre. It's a wee village about 20 minutes from here, towards Glasgow. And I was talking about him, just kind of like wonder how he's keeping, because I wasn't working at Liddell's anymore at this point. I'd only just been kind of let go. And as I was walking into Pound World, not Poundland, Pound World, I seen him walk by the entrance. I went, fuck, speak of the devil, there, he's there. And he saw me, he was like, oh, young man. I says, I was just fucking talking about you. I says, I was just wondering how you were keeping, because I didn't work at Liddell's anymore. And I don't know, he was quite old back then. I've been away for Liddell's 10 years. So there's every chance that he's probably no longer here. And even if he did see me now, he probably wouldn't remember me. Which doesn't bother me. But it was good to speak to somebody who had been part of the Still Game and that. But my sister, she's had a few lucky breaks of who she's bumped into and that. with her being in Glasgow. She was telling me that she was in HMV in Braehead Shopping Centre in Glasgow, and when she walked in, she couldn't believe what she was staring at. She was staring at WWE superstars Tori Wilson, Jeff Hardy, and Randy Orton.
Damn.
The WWE was currently on its UK tour, their house shows, and they were at Braehead Arena for I think it was the Raw tour, and they were in autograph signing because SmackDown vs Raw 2007 or 2008 had just been released, and they were autograph signing that, and my sister, who was a massive Jeff Hardy fan back in the Attitude Era, she got a hug off him and that, and she was like totally boasting about it.
Oh.
I'm just like, so fucking what? Who cares?
I've never came across any celebrity in my life, though probably if I did, I didn't recognise him.
There was one time I was in East Kilbride, which is a town in the south side of Glasgow, and I was at the big shopping centre there, and it was me and my missus. We had with Lexi, the older two were with my mum.
Yeah.
And she says, I'm just going to take her for a change. I says, right, I'll jump in the lift and I'll go up and wait by the parking ticket machine. So I gets in the lift, right, and the same time as this woman, and I'm standing next to her, and I just glimpsed to the left, and I'm looking going, is that who I think it is? Right. Now, I don't know if you ever heard, do you know much about Scottish TV? Mark, you will, because you seem to know the existence of every TV programme in the UK. So
he watches a lot of TV.
Yeah. Mark, have you ever heard of the Scottish sitcom called Rabsy Nesbitt?
Oh, I have. I haven't really
Right.
watched it, but
See the actress that plays Mary, Rab's wife, Elaine C. Smith. She was the one I was standing next to, right?
Alright.
And I wanted to say hello to her, but the problem with Elaine C. Smith is she's very arrogant, and she doesn't like talking to fans. Now, I'm not saying I was going to be like, oh my god, it's Mary Doll, give a photo. I'd just been like, hi Elaine, how you doing? And I would have probably just said, look, I'm not like, oh my god, it's Mary Doll kind of thing. I'm not like that. So I recognise you because I'm a fan of the show, but I'm just saying hello, how you doing kind of thing, eh? Because I know she's meant to be quite arrogant. What she used to do apparently, she would walk in when they were away to film, and she'd just walk in, snap her fingers and go, makeup! Like that. Even if her makeup artist was working on somebody else.
Yeah.
That's what she used to be like, eh?
Jesus, she didn't know.
But that's who it was. And I got out the lift, right, and she was kind of standing with her husband, right, and I'm just standing by the ticket machine, and I said, and my missus came up the lift, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, see that woman with the long dark hair? I went, do you recognise her? She went, no, who is it? I was like, it's Elaine C. Smith. She went, who the fuck's that? I went, oh my god, do you know fucking watch telly? I was like, you know Rabsy Nesbitt, eh? She went, I went, it's the actress that plays Mary. And she went, oh, is it? Did you talk to her? I was like, I was gonna, but I've heard she's really arrogant and I didn't want to offend her. But it's definitely her. You know? And one of my mates this is actually quite a good one. I'm going to watch how I say this. Over in the Isle of Bute, which is one of the very first kind of Western Isles, but way past Glasgow way, not up by the Highlands kind of way.
Yeah.
There's a town there called Rothesay. I've been there working a few times. It's quite good. A nice wee boat journey over. The guy I used to be good pals with at Taekwondo years ago was walking on a kind of fitness trek through Rothesay, and he spotted a guy walking his dog. Do you know who it was?
Who?
It was Roman Abramovich.
Oh Jesus! Really?
Seemingly his yacht was stationed at the harbour, because that's what he used to do. He used to yacht up and down the west coast of Britain, and stationed at Rothesay.
I thought he would have been too good to
I'd have
walk
been
his
going.
dog.
I'd been like, hey Roman, listen, I run a football team and we're trying to get like a few good players in, and we're a wee bit short on the old budget, you know, could you...
Yeah.
But, do you know where, now you know where I said I need to watch how I'm saying this?
Yeah.
Because of the fact that he's now literally banned for the UK,
Yeah.
and he's now kind of he's sold Chelsea as well, the football club.
Yeah.
Get up, you.
So what happened? Or is that was
Aye.
the story?
He posted a picture on Facebook. I saw, I knew about it.
Alright.
He's like, we stole through Rothsay and the Isle of Wight and come across this chap walking his dog.
Yeah.
He is a wee Bichon Frise dogger.
Oh yeah, Marcus one of those.
It was quite a bizarre one to bump into the likes of him, eh?
Yeah, definitely. You didn't get talking to him though?
That I don't know, he never really said much, but I know there is a lot of celebs out there that are like really hard to talk to. I remember someday I used to go to Slimming World with met Hugh Grant, and he was not interested.
Yeah. He didn't.
I said, could we get a foot in an autograph? He says, that'll be right, and walked away.
Jeez. Not very pleasant.
Right, see if I was a celebrity and I get hounded by people wanting autographs, I'd be going, you want some signed? Someone like, aye, I'll sign it. There you go. You want a photo? I'd be like mingling in with everybody. He's doing all right. I mean, here, because my signature's practically yingam anyway, so you wouldn't be able to read my fucking name.
At least
you were like,
oh,
I got famous streamer Grey Warden's autograph. Bad example, I know. We look at it going, that's just a fucking scribble. That just says GW.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or whatnot. If I did actually create a signature for my DLive name, you know?
Yeah.
And they'd be saying, nah, that's not genuine, that's just a scribble. You know? So I would still literally mingle with everybody. I wouldn't fucking ignore fans. That's just crazy. Why you would want to ignore the people that idolise you?
They just think they're better than everybody. They, some of them.
I would like to like try and get into like a battle royale random duo with like a famous streamer. That would be pretty cool if you could pull that off. But the thing is, there's not that many of them in the UK. Yeah. The only one you have a chance with is Mongrel, the Fortnite pro player. Or Benji Fisher, because they're British.
Yeah.
But it would never happen, eh?
Well, you never know.
They'd be like, hey, you got a mic? I'm like, okay, that was Benji Fisher. Would you want to be called Benji Fisher, Benji or Fisher?
You never know who's watching your stream. For all you know, you could have PewDiePie watching one of your streams. You don't know.
Well, he is actually. He was on DLive for a while.
Oh yeah, I know he was. Yeah.
You actually look at his channel, like PewDiePie followers 820,000. And yeah, the thing is, he's not even a fucking VP.
Yeah.
He wasn't even a VP.
Yeah. Just shows you, doesn't it?
I know everybody would have flocked him because he's literally like the fucking pioneer streamer.
Yeah.
He's like the one who started the movement for it.
I know. Well, they missed the boat. Not making him the top dog on DLive.
So, Lauren, did you meet any celebrities?
Fuck! I missed a goal there. But no, I've if I have, I've never.
I've got a good one for you. Actually, this one just popped in my mind. Sorry to interrupt. Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
But the only reason I'm saying this is because this is literally the last thing I'm gonna say. Then you're gonna get shot at me while I go and get the wee one sorted. Because it's 9:20. My stream time is now fucked. I can't do it now. So.
Yeah. Well, you still can.
Nah, it's too late now. When I used to do Taekwondo, the higher ups did this collaboration with gladiators, and the gladiator that represented them was Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
So he came to Stirling, the next city across from me, to the Albert Hall, and it was a thing called the Gladiator Wolf Challenge. It wasn't like you were challenging him or that.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like it was basically like an endorsement, like awards kind of thing, for like the whole year of tournaments and all that, for the winners and the challengers, the runners up. And I remember we went through to this back room to get some, and he was just kind of sitting in the chair, just like, "You alright, guys?" I was just like, "Hey," I was just like, "Hey," because I was only a kid. I was like, "Nice to meet you," kind of thing. Good to meet him, and I'll say one thing: he's completely different for his wolf persona. That's all I'm gonna say. He is not an asshole.
Yeah.
He's actually quite a gentleman. And comedian Jim Davidson as well, I've met twice. I don't know why I forget him. Seen him twice. He played Larbert at the same place. I met Bristow and Mardon at the darts players, and it was actually funny. He said, "I'm going to come down to the table if you get a chance to pictures and autographs and that." And he just went, "I'm not signing any tits out, all right." Good to meet. Do you know what sucked? See the second time. Jill, we'll get to you in a minute. See the second time. I know she's going to hate that. We seen him in the Alhambra in Dunfermline. I had my phone ready to get a selfie with him, and he was just walking by. I was like, "I got to get back on stage." I was like, "That's all right, Jim. When you go, it's nice seeing you again." No, he's like, "Yeah, you too, mate."
Yeah. That's good.
And I went back to my dad, and he was like, "Well," I was like, literally everybody, and he get to me, he was like, "I got to go back on stage." He's like, "You didn't even get a selfie." I said, "No, I was going to just fucking walk with him down the stairs." Like, "Fuck it, let's do a walking selfie." But anyway, hello, Jill.
How's it going? Right.
So, back to my question, Aaron, have you met any celebrities?
No. If I have, haven't recognized them. I don't really keep up with celebrity culture, so I've probably met them, but I probably didn't recognize them. What about you? Have you met any?
Met Mickey Mouse a few times.
Ah, yeah, on Donkey as well, didn't you?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You met Mickey Mouse. Does that mean you've been to Disney World in Florida twice and spoke to the guy in the costume?
Well,
The donkey scared him. I remember. Hey, Mark, you doing alright?
Did you go up to him and go, "Excuse me, Mickey, can I get a picture and an autograph?" And he just went, "What's the problem, Mark?" That is the only thing I can say in Mickey Mouse voice. I cannot say any other line because it sounds like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It goes from Mickey Mouse to Mickey Jackson.
Yeah.
my brother met Joe Biden.
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Right, go and do not drain the energy out of the fucking room.
Yeah.
Dr. Dial-Up's featured on the homepage.
Am I? Jesus
Yeah, look
Christ.
at your cat.
Congratulations.
It must be, I'm probably because I'm the only one. There's probably not many people streaming. There's only one streaming. I'll just put him on the homepage. God damn it, Daisy.
Congratulations.
Fix.
Congratulations, Aaron. You finally did it.
I've just wrote in the chat.
Fix. It's fixed.
No,
Nice.
actually, see on Friday when we were playing Warframe, me and Linz were both featured.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
I
that.
had the number one spot because I had like 40 odd people in there.
Yeah. I don't know. Jill, why are you supposed to be sleeping? Is it not a bit early for you?
No, she's starting our overnight.
Or a night shift. Alright.
Kelly, have you ever met any celebrities in Walmart?
Really, Mark? Did you have to use a proper name?
He's done it before. He does it while I'm on the D-Live homepage. What's she saying? Ah, yep. Can you elaborate on it? Or no, she hasn't. There we are. Did Warden's chip shot.
Debugger.
There's a guy called Nikado Avocado. He was going about on a mobility scooter, but he's very Germanic, and he's going, "I want to speak to the manager." He's like a very flamboyantly gay man, but I'm just wondering if Jellybean would have see anybody dramatic like that in Walmart.
Let me try and read that. I haven't met any celebrities.
I haven't met any celeries.
Join us on the voice chat, Kelly. Join us.
I take my place because I actually need to piss off. I should have buggered off about half an hour ago. But the tongue started wagging and I just kept on talking.
Yeah.
No.
I wish
you
I
stay
could do
tuned.
that. I usually I talk for a bit and then I go silent. It's like I don't know what else to say.
But I'm going to disappear, alright?
Yeah. Alright, thanks for coming on, Warden. It was
No worries.
quite
I was doing the
interesting.
majority of talking. That's probably why viewers tuned out, and I do apologise.
Well, I enjoyed it. Like it feels
Are you the first person to compliment me on that? Jell's just literally saying I have a headache. Well, it's a good thing I'm leaving, Jell, because that headache will become a migraine if I keep talking. So I will go easy on you on that one.
Yeah.
And I know it's the second time you've said I have a headache. Hashtag seeking attention.
Jeez.
I'm joking, by the way. Do not take that the wrong way, right? I should see. You say lol to me because you know how it works, right? But with other individuals, you tend to get a little bit kind of taking it the wrong way. I'm not going to mention Aaron's name, but you know.
I'm not going to mention his name, but I am.
But anyway, I'm out of here. I'll see you later.
Alright, see you later, Warden.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh.
Mark wants everybody to stay forever on the
Yeah.
prayer. You want it to be like, you know that film, the guy who plays Ace Ventura? What's his name again?
Car?
What's that?
Car?
Jim Carrey, yeah. You want it to be that film where he's living inside a film set, but he doesn't realize it until near the end of the film, and then he escapes.
The Truman Show.
The Truman Show, yeah. People are saying that was amazing. I just thought it was okay. So it was. I didn't think it was an amazing film. It's alright. I like a film I like better than it. I like Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. It's quite funny. Give it a boot. Oh shit.
Join us, Kelly. Join us.
So Mark can compliment you. Yeah, I gotta go. Oh my. Yeah. What's she saying, Mark? I'm looking at the screen.
Don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Gonna make me cry.
You're gonna make Mark cry? Yeah. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. I noticed whatever, Mark. I noticed Elfsar has a big crush on you, Jelbean, from Warden's stream. Like, could potentially be an even bigger crush than what Mark has.
I think he's married.
Is he? Oh. He's just flirty then? I didn't know that. He's always drawn women and stuff. You'd think a guy like that would be single, wouldn't you? But maybe it's just a personality thing, because I know the person who you don't like me mentioning, Mark, was very into that sort of conversation. I need to hurry up and oh, fuck's sake. Bloody Peach and her lanky legs getting the better of me.
Mario loves those legs.
Aye, so do I, Mark, so do I.
You can't have them, they're belong to Mario.
No, I can't. Don't take away my dreams, Mark. What man wouldn't? Even a gay man would probably be turned if he was offered.
Just wanted you to see my legs.
I'm sure somebody else would like to see your legs, Mark. There's always somebody out there for everybody. What's she saying now? I just see it in the corner of my eye, but I don't actually see the message. Oh, God's sake, Toad. I said what? Warden said Elfsar said that he is... No, I said that. Warden didn't say it. I said it.
Don't know.
God's sake, Peach. No! Oh. You sausage. Hey, I prefer donut. Yeah, okay.
No. Girls prefer sausage. Men prefer donuts.
No, because Jelbean prefers to be called donut. I remember that. Right. Right. What have you been up to, Mark? Hello, Joe.
Nothing.
How's it going? Nothing? Nothing at all?
No, just boring old life.
Do you know if I could try and change it up a little bit? Like
I walk the dog. Let
I
us
know.
go.
You do live in Belfast, though. Like that's the city of opportunity in Northern Ireland. Like surely there's something to do there. You're not stranded in the middle of nowhere like I am.
Yeah. You know me. I just keep away from these live streams. You know.
Well, you remember I offered to go to the QCon with you. It's like a comic book convention it's like Comic-Con for those listening. Oh jeez, I'm already down 2-0. Warden will not be happy. Oh no, that was an awful pass. You just put it away. Get away, get away. This game is like the Scottish Premier League. That's what it reminds me of. Because I remember when you go to even though we're Ireland, we watch, there's like a lot of Scottish football on the TV, even though it's Ireland. Because people are obsessed with Celtic and Rangers. And you see the way they play. It's like they're trying to break each other's legs. It's interesting. I definitely wouldn't want to be on the pitch myself. But...
Oh, poor Kelly's tired.
Alright. So is that what you're gonna be doing in future, Jelbean? For your sleep schedule, just sleeping a few hours before work? Is that the... Oh God's sake, I lost again. I think you're the only person on the internet, Mark, that calls Jelbean by her first name. Well, it looks like I've lost this tournament. Yeah, I've lost. I'll have to restart it. I woke up at 9:30 this morning. Alright, what time? 5 hours, so 8765, so it's about 5:30 roughly where you are. Well, just do what you have to do to get through the day, you know.
Mm.
I found out that I would love to be able to go to bed at 10:30 and get my full 8 hours sleep, but my body doesn't work that way. I usually end up going to bed at about 12 o'clock now, because I know if I do that, I'll get the solid 5 hours sleep, rather than if I stay up to, if I go to bed at 10:30, I'll probably have a very broken sleep and get less hours, because my sleep will be that broken. It sucks, but that's just the way my body is. But yeah, I tried to take a nap. Yeah, sometimes you can't force it. You have to feel tired. My mom's always like that. She goes, "Oh, try and get some sleep." It's like, if you don't feel tired, you're not gonna go to sleep. You're not a computer. Oh no!
Sure.
What's up, Mark? Are you gonna?
Unless you're a babby.
Oh yeah. Kids, they're saying studies, kids find it easier to sleep than adults. Like, if you're a kid, you can get sleep really easily, but if you're an adult, it's a lot harder. Or if you're the Mark man, you can go to bed whenever you want. You don't have to worry about waking up early. You just...
I had to get up early this morning.
What for?
Church.
Sure. Oh, but that's optional. I am forced to wake up early for my work. That's different, Mark. At least you have the choice. Well, I suppose technically I have the choice or I don't get paid, but it's a bit more pressing. Is there no later church times, or is it not like a 12 o'clock church?
11.
11? Well, what time do you wake? You woke up at 9 though. That's not that bad. Most people start work at 9. I suppose that's early for you though, but what's this? One free, like, I don't know what that means. Is that, are you a real person on YouTube, or are you a bot?
Means you get a free like.
It's hard to tell sometimes, because I would get messages from bots that sound like that. So it's hard to tell. And a lot of the younger people would speak in that kind of lingo, so it's that's probably what the bots rely on. They speak like that, and the young people speak like that, which is most of your audience. So then it's like, is that a bot or is it a real person? Happy Father's Day to your dads. I don't know if you guys still have dads, because you did. Oh yeah, we have dads. We're not close to them, but we have dads. I sure remember I sent you a message, Jellybean, about I said he was more like an acquaintance. Well, no, they're very much alive. Yeah. My mom always gets like a snide comment about my dad. she'll say something like, everyone's treating their dads to Father's Day. Some people have good dads, but oh well. It's funny though. I already spoke for Mark. His dad's alright, but he's not really. You wouldn't really be that close to yours either, would you?
Half and half.
Half and half. Fair enough. Mark's more of a mommy's boy. He is. Which
Just like veggie.
What's that?
Just like veggie.
Yeah, just like Veggie, yeah. Well, I don't know, maybe Veggie's close to his dad as well. Maybe he's a mommy and daddy's boy.
I've been on Jill's Facebook. I've seen all the photos of her and her veggie together. I'm like, oh, it's mummy and son. They're cute.
mean, you think everything Jelbean does is cute though.
Not a problem.
It's just a married woman, so well, it's up to her. Like, I'm not gonna police it. Mark, I would love to see you. I would love to see you. What's this? I'm okay with it. I know you are. I would like to see Mark give that sort of attention to a single woman. So I would like someone who he would actually have a chance of dating, or like at least what Eric does. At least we think Angel's single. Oh God's sake! Another bloody loss.
She took a photograph of an ice cream she was having. I said to her, take a selfie of you and your ice cream.
I take it you didn't actually get to see her face, though.
No, but she didn't reply, and I was like, "Nah, it's okay. You don't need to do it."
That's okay. I don't want to get in trouble. Abort! Abort! God's sake, I'm gonna have to quit now. This Bowser Cup, the AI's harder in this than the other one.
You're at the bottom of the table.
I think Eric imagines Angel to be like a supermodel, and I imagine Angel to be the complete opposite.
She probably is a supermodel.
Based on my experience of meeting women whose face you never see until you meet them,
She could be the next. She could be the next Marilyn Monroe, for all we know.
maybe she could be David Beckham. Don't know. Could be anybody. Sure, Jelbean knows who David Beckham is because he moved to America.
I think everyone knows who one of the most famous soccer players are.
He was
If there's one thing me and Jel do have in common, it's that we do have family members who are on TV.
I think you have a lot in common that day.
That's your opinion.
Well, that's my opinion. Yeah, that is my opinion. I didn't. I'm not the person who decides what's fact, and just was my opinion. That's hence why I said I think you two have a lot in common.
Oh, no offense, Aaron, but you're getting your ass handed to you.
Oh God, I know. I might have to turn down the bloody difficulty. The warden would not be happy if I did.
Kelly, I already sent you the bloody message, remember?
That's the same conversation I had about my dad of her. Oh God, I really messed up that pass.
You told me that your cousin was the wrestler. Then I told you that my sister I told you that my sister-in-law was a news reporter on TV.
So's your brother. He's in the news as well, isn't he?
But he's not on TV.
Well, he might have been on TV.
He was a few times, but not as a news reporter. Just as being interviewed, probably.
Yeah. Mark's brother's written his own book because my mom follows him on Twitter, which Mark was very confused about.
Yeah.
Why are you following my brother on Twitter?
And my older brother read the book, and he told my mum, "What a shit, ma."
No, my mom actually liked this book because she likes those human stories, because she was talking about how his son, like the connection he had with his son, and then of course she had to put in the if only if your father was had tried to have a connection. He was like, yeah. All right,
Stephen said that a lot of it was a lot of bullshit.
No, but Steven's not really he's not really the philosophical type, is he? Like, he's not the type who will sit and
I was
ponder.
fucking there when we were kids. I know what fucking happened. He's lying. Oh, he is.
I only read this. I only read the snippet about like him and his son was frightened of the dark, and he says, "Dog, can I sleep?"
Yeah, all that stuff. All that stuff. I'm talking about. I'm talking about when he's talking about his childhood.
Oh yeah, I don't think I read that.
Says all that part was bullshit. It's like, there's he found condoms in my coat pocket saying I was having sex. It's like, fucking liar. I wasn't having sex.
I have to read that book now.
I didn't have any.
You've sold me on that bookmark by that line. Then next time I meet Steven, I'll bring out the book and say, so how much of this is true? Oh, it's all shite. That's actually caught my interest in it. He actually read that in the book that his brother had condoms in his pocket.
Well, I'm just going by what Mama told me. He was thinking of attempting suicide. It's like, oh, no wonder what fucking family we had. And he's not going to say anything bad about his dad while he's still living.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody has those feelings at some point in their life. My childhood wasn't exactly a picnic either. What's NRB mean? Is that something I don't know? Oh, she doesn't know who David Beckham is? There you are, Mark. Not everybody knows who David Beckham is. You thought they did.
Oh, looks like I was proven wrong then.
Yeah. Otaku, I'm sure Otaku knows who he is. Because he is like... He was big in America. Do you know who Posh Specs? Oh, and you talk first, then I'll talk. What are you gonna say?
I think she meant BRB.
Alright. Probably did actually. Oh, then that'll save me from asking the question. She's bound to know who Posh Specs is, like his wife.
I don't know who that is either. I'm sorry.
You don't know his wife, Victoria Beckham?
Oh, Victoria. I thought you meant somebody called Posh Specs. I was like,
No, that's her nickname. Posh.
Alright.
Because she was in the Spice Girls. She was the posh one, so they called her Posh. Posh Specs. Oh dear, looks like I've lost this one.
Spice Girls, they were the world's biggest female pop band at the time.
Yeah. She's always too skinny, Victoria Beckham. Just need to put a bit of meat in her bones. It's funny how you see like people who are really, really thin, and you get like people like Nikado Avocado. Who I'll send you and Jelbean the video I saw of Nikado Avocado, because it's quite funny.
To be fair, Jel, we weren't actually sure if you were away because you said NRB, not BRB.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Where is he? God, I was watching a lot of bloody tutorials. Let's see if I can... Oh, there he is. Right. You just watch the first... Okay, just watch the first part of this video, because it's quite funny. I'll put it in the videos part.
Oh, it's not that spaghetti guy, is it?
It is, but it's different. It's not what you. It's completely different what he's doing. Just 2 seconds here. Right, that's it in the videos. Just watch the first part of it.
Later.
Cause he's funny. Yeah, I do it later. But Jelbean will probably watch it now, I'd say.
Jelby should be watching us.
I find it funny that I've had more advances made on the internet than Jelbean has. Like, there's been more guys that have asked me for sex than Jelbean has on the internet.
Okay.
Now I haven't had this in a long time, but there was a year ago I would get like a few of them. I'd get like one every week. And it was really weird. We'd go like, show us your nipples, or what else was there? Yeah. That's when I remember. And then I don't remember what the other ones were, but that one was the most vivid to me, just because it was so ridiculous. And then I said enough of the gay jokes, and he said, okay, oh yeah, seriously though, show us. Well, I think it's also because, like, they feel safer sexually harassing a guy, like, because a guy's you're not really gonna get in trouble for it, but if you do it to a woman, it's seen as a lot worse. But it is funny though. Like, Jellybeans had people sort of more casually flirting with her, but not to that extent. Mark doesn't know what to think. Do you, Mark?
Nope. What is his problem?
What is his problem?
Problem?
What pro?
I love it when she accidentally mistypes.
Are you talking about the guy who was asking to see my nipples?
Just a guy who wanted to see his nipples, that's all. Had a nipple fetish?
Maybe that. That video. Oh, the Nikado avocado. Excuse me. Can you imagine somebody like that in Walmart? They're just driving around the wee mobility scooter, and he drives up to Jellybean. Excuse me, this is discriminatory. This ground does not support my weight. He goes, this dusty, dank place. He goes, I want to speak to the manager. And Jellybean's like, I don't know, sir. Maybe if you just got up, left, and he goes, excuse me, I identify as skinny. you know some task being having to kick him out. The size of him. He's a comedian. He's not actually. If you watch the video, it's completely deserted. He's not actually harassing anybody. He's on his own. There's a guy recording him. His husband's recording him, and he's just deserted. He's just making a big drama. He's just he's not actually harming anybody. But he's funny. I think he should be a comedian. Like, if he lost the weight, it'd be good to see him lose the weight, because I don't want to see him die young. He's only 2 years older than me. If he lost the weight, and because he has a good sense of humor, and there's his husband's always making fun of his weight. Like, they walk past a tree, and he goes, oh look, there's a salad for you. I'm sure you could eat all that. And then he goes, you're gonna get your ass kicked when I get home. And then the husband goes, not by you, but by the neighbor. And he goes, you little slut. You skanky little, you dirty skanky little slut. I think at the end of the video you do see some people in the background as he's driving around, but he doesn't approach any of them. Otaku probably find him funny, I would say.
In Rick?
Rick, yeah. He would have an awesome I'm still waiting for him to have his own channel. I start 10 p.m. I go till 7 a.m. Monday.
That's nice, dear.
That's kind of English isn't that great there. Do you mean you work 10 a.m. Do you mean you work 10 p.m. to 7 a.m.? Is that what you mean?
Obviously, that's what she means.
Well, no, because no, not necessarily, because that's 9 hours. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 9 hours. Oh, okay. Well, I suppose people do work. I used to work 12-hour shifts, so I suppose that makes sense.
And she gets to work with her hubby.
I know. It'll be like back when Katie Price and Peter Andre used to work together. Jelvin probably doesn't know who they are because they were a British couple. They're been divorced for years now, but
Peter Andre was a singer, and Kay Price was a girl kept showing off her big boobs.
Hi, veggie. Eating your veggies.
Hey, birthday boy.
Oh, yeah, it's his birthday today, is it?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay. Very good. 17. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. You're lucky he doesn't live in the UK, Jelbean, because 17 is the age of consent. Although I don't think Veggie's the type that you'd have to worry. He's quite he'd be more innocent, wouldn't he? It's Shadow. Shadow would be a very different story. He's about the same age as Veggie. Yeah. Different guy. I didn't pursue that sort of thing till I was 24. Was I 24? I was 24, yeah. That's when it happened. Oh, for God's sake. Ah! Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Oh no, there's a shadow hanging over me. I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. Oh no, there's a shadow hanging over me. I believe.
Have you seen the trailer to his new film?
Yesterday. Mr. Bean, man, I put the trailer on friggin' videos, Mark.
Right.
On my disc. Yeah. That should be you in those films. And then I think then it jumps to them singing properly. Where it goes, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. And I don't remember the rest of the words, but I'm here to say, oh, I believe in yesterday. And then he goes in the shower and they're like, ah, ah, ah.
Hello, Mr. Dickens, yes. It's just here in the shower, Mickey.
And he shoot it from the halfway line.
Come on. Aww, look, she made a clip of you singing.
Oh, very good. The good singing or the bad singing?
It's clip not found.
Or the bad singing or the bad singing?
Let's see.
Well, I'm the only one who's brave. Mark, you used to sing and then you retired for some reason. Oh, for God's sake, turn it off. I don't want to listen to that.
What's wrong? There's nothing wrong with it. You're a good singer.
I believe.
That was when I was doing the stupid part, yeah.
I'm not half the man I used to be. Oh no. There's a shadow hanging
So weird hearing yourself. That is.
Yeah.
You recorded the part where I wasn't she wasn't recording the part where I was actually singing properly. She recorded the part when I was not singing properly. Oh, okay. Whatever.
The part when you went, oh no, reminds me of Dr. Crowley.
Dr. Crowler from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX?
And he went, oh no.
Did he not have a high-pitched voice?
Yeah, it sounded like this. When I lost a duel, you go, oh no.
Oh no. You do like a high-pitched scream whenever he was in trouble. You go, ah! Like in our, my favorite duel in the series is whenever he fights Big Chumley, you know, the chubby guy. He goes, don't be nervous. This is only the duel that'll affect the rest of your life. Oh, okay. Well, are you waiting for an invitation? I got one right here. It's,
Must have been inspired by Tim Curry.
I don't know. I don't think you'd want me to send you a clip of it. Right. Don't think you would. Ian. No.
Ellie, please join us.
Mark will not stop. You have to entice her, Mark. You have to do a deal, like if you promise you'll sing a song or something like that. Oh, but no! Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Right, let's take. Oh no! Freaking. Oh, Yoshi's stuffing me 3-1. Jesus Christ. 4-1. I'm gonna accept the lower the difficulty here. Warden will be like, I can't believe you lowered the difficulty.
He's still there, Warden.
No, he's probably gone. But, he must have quite the eagle eye to spot those celebrities, because I guess I'm not a people watcher. I don't really recognize anybody. It's usually somebody, if they recognize me, they'll go, oh, Aaron, how's it going? It's very rare it's the other way around on this.
Yeah.
It's usually only people that I don't want to meet that I end up seeing.
In me?
Jesus, Mark, do you have to put yourself down like that? He decided not to stream today. He was so enthralled in our conversation that he went, oh, I'll just not stream today.
Oh no! It's not fair!
Oh, well, it's life, isn't it, Mark? Life's not fair. What the hell's wrong with this game? Is it frozen? Oh, there it is. There's the rival battle, Wario versus Waluigi.
They're not rivals, they're brothers.
I don't think they are brothers. I don't think it's ever been. I don't think they've ever. I think they're just friends. I don't think they've ever said they're brothers.
May as well be.
I remember there was a theory that Wario was Mario and Luigi's dad.
Yep.
But then I think the sources are led to believe that all four of them are about the same age, or there's not much difference in their age. There was something on Google Images, I can't find it anymore. It's it's Wario and Mario at. It's one of the Mario and Sonic games, and they're both holding each other. They're both in their underwear, and Wario is holding Mario up in the air, like he's they're in the Titanic or something, and Mario's blushing, but it looks it looks like they're in love or something. It's hilarious, but I can't find the image anymore on Google Images. Warframe is a popular game. Be right back. Food time. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, come back.
Mark loves you.
No, I don't.
It's You're the only woman you're the only woman that Mark's ever flirted with.
It's not true.
Is it not? Who else you flirted with?
I'm sure I've flirted with lots of girls.
Have you?
Remember the time I kind of sort of flirted with my art teacher?
Well, I wasn't there, so you'll have to forgive me for not knowing that one.
Okay.
I'm always very cautious about flirting because, well, I wouldn't want to flirt with anybody online, but I mean like women that I see when I'm out in delivery, because I don't want to come across. I don't want to be like reported for sexual harassment, because you know how it is nowadays. Like, you say anything, like I would just say, you said something like, you've got beautiful eyes or something like that, could be seen as sexual harassment by some people. You know. So, like, I know it's not. I know that's just silly, but that's what I always worry about. You see where I'm coming from, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Like, would you, if you didn't really know a girl, and you thought she was beautiful, would you mention her looks, or would you just not say anything?
I don't know. If I was super desperate, I might accidentally say it.
Would you regret saying it, or would you think, oh, this could give me a chance?
Yeah, I'd regret it.
Yeah. Because some of them would probably be cool with it, like they'd probably go, oh yeah, thanks very much. But then there is some of them where if you say that, they just ruin your life. You lose your job, then they report you to the police. You know, it's not easy.
It's not easy being cool.
So this is the semi-finals of the Bowser Cup. So we got to make
Bowser.
Where's Bowser? Oh, you probably fight him in the final. Who knows? Oh no! Okay. Put it away, me lad. Put it away, me lad. My boy.
Just what all true heroes strive for.
That's what I'm gonna say to if I ever have a kid, that's what I'm gonna say to him. Whenever, if he's a boy or even if it's a girl, I'll go, my girl. These peaceful times were all true heroes strive for. It doesn't sound as good, but I couldn't call her a boy, could I? I couldn't go, my boy. Shut up, Dad. Well, yeah, that is definitely one I'll be saying to my kids if I have any.
Yeah, you're not gonna have your kids.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Mark. You said the same thing about my 100 subscribers. Oh, you'll never get 100 subscribers. I proved you wrong then. I can prove you wrong again.
I thought you didn't like kids.
I wouldn't mind having my own kid. I don't like other people's kids.
Okay.
Because if you have your own kid, you can teach them their own moral. You can teach them your morals. If you have other people's kids, they're in the mercy of the parent, and most of the time these parents are shite at raising kids. So.
Dad, I don't like you. I want to hang out with Grandpa.
With who?
I want to hang out with Grandpa Bill.
I highly doubt that'll ever happen, Mark. I mean, if they, there's a chance they might not like me, but there's next to zero chance they'd want to hang out with Grandpa Bill. You know.
Grandpa Bill, he's so cool. And Uncle Fenton, he's so cool. And Uncle Chris, he's so cool. And Aunt Colette,
what planet? Mark, what planet are you on? Honestly, what? It's like.
And Grandma Colette, she's so cool.
Oh yeah, like this, they just happen to think all four of those people are so cool. Was that you, Mark, whenever you were a kid?
Probably was.
Well, I don't want to hang out with you, Mom. I want to hang out with Grandpa. He's so cool. My dad, he's so cool. Is that what you were like?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Oh, I think that was more you reflecting on my future kid. Right, so Wario versus Mario. Oh, fuck, I lost against Mario. I did. Alright, I'll just go to the toilet here. Be back in a wee second.
No, don't go. I'll be on my
I'll be back, don't
own.
worry.
I can't watch out. Excuse me. That's nice.
I'm having a cheeseburger with mayo and cold pasta. Sing something, Mark.
I'll sing something if you go in the voice chat.
Yeah, that's the deal, Jellybean. You have to give a little to take a little. Alright, now for the final. Alright, well afterwards then. Why cold pasta? The only reason I could figure cold pasta is because you live in a hot country. But something tells me that even if you were in a cold country, you'd still be eating cold pasta.
I went to McDonald's today.
Did you? Did you get the new Galaxy McFlurry?
I didn't get any McFlurry.
Oh, you should have done, Mark. That one's probably really nice. What'd you get? Just a hamburger? A few hamburgers, I bet you.
Just a double quarter pounder with cheese meal.
Ah, fair enough. I remember when we went to Burger King, you got 2 hamburgers. I don't know why I remember that precise fact, but yeah. Because it was years ago, and you know why I bothered to keep that fact in my memory. I think I was shocked because you didn't get a drink. That's why, because we went to the cinema, you didn't drink anything, and you didn't get a drink. I think that's why it's stuck in my memory.
You say there was a Wendy's once over here?
That was a long time ago. I was only that was before I even met you. I was only a little kid.
Remember where it was?
Belfast. I don't remember the street because I was too young to remember, but it was probably in the town, the city centre. That was before I moved to Ballycastle, I think. It's probably about, I don't know what age I was. 7.
Gordon always makes fun of me and
It's not really a delicacy many people would eat gel bean. You know, it seems to be quite a unique thing with you. Like, not many people seem to be enthralled about eating cold pasta. Not that I hear about, anyway.
Mario scores the winning goal. I'm gonna pull my fist through the fucking screen.
What would you say, Mark, about me making that like a audio prompt on my stream? you know that, taking that clip. Like, say if somebody donates an ice cream, that clip plays. What do you think?
Will people be able to understand what I'm even saying in it?
I don't know, but it could be funny. Cold pasta must not be a thing. Well, it is. Cold pasta is just cold pasta. It is a thing. Like, you buy it in the shop, but it's not something people go, oh yeah, I can't wait to have cold food. No, we're more about heating up our food. You know, it's. Are you sure this isn't just a thing, a gel bean family tradition? It's not over yet. What the hell? Defeat Bowser's Supreme Team to win the Bowser Cup? What the hell? He has robots? Super Team? I think I remember them, actually. I'll just do a save state because I'm paranoid.
Didn't he have Goombas?
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you? No, he uses a bunch of generic robots. Lots of people here have cold pasta, right?
Lots of people.
Oh, so this Bowser's not even in this team. It's just all robots. That's weird. Why do you think that is, Jelbean? Do you think it is the warm weather?
Warm weather. It's always nice and warm over there. Always shite over here.
Well, weather hasn't been too bad recently, has it? God, there's even a robotic crocodile. This is so weird. Come on, Jelbean, you're supposed to be our American expert. Oh no! Fuck! Ah, I could have stopped that.
How are you supposed to defeat robots?
I really should have stopped that first goal. Fuck's sake, I'm annoyed about that. But I scored a really flippy second one, so I guess I'm okay. The AI's taking over the bloody world!
Mean Skynet?
Yeah. They're talking about, there's a guy who made a video about Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse. Oh, fuck's sake, that was an awful pass. And he's afraid that the metaverse is going to overtake everything. We're all just going to be sitting at our computers on virtual reality, like getting our love lives and everything. It'll be all on the virtual reality.
Oh, that's his fault for making it.
Yeah, true. It sort of annoys me a wee bit now because if Subby, the person who Mark doesn't like me mentioning, if she was on the stream, she would tell me off for what I'm about to say. But it's annoying because you can't even catch a girl's eye anymore because because they're just looking at their phones. Whenever they're walking past you, you wonder how they see where they're going. They're probably talking on Tinder, trying to get attention. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but they're always on their phones, and it's very difficult to catch their eye, you know. But and then Casper doesn't help things either because if they have a dog with them, Casper tries to pick a fight, so he doesn't really help things out either. Like, he's as cute as a button, so you'd think if he was well behaved, he would actually help out with that, but unfortunately he can be a wee shite when he's out on his walks. So, but that's life. That is the cards you're dealt in life. Life is not perfect. We are the Bowser Cup champion.
Oh, thanks for ruining the outcome a second before it came up on the screen.
Well, hold on. Was I not winning?
Yeah, you were, but you know, for all I know, you could have got a tie right just before.
Oh, sorry about that. The picture you took at Casper looks grumpy. That's a spoiled. That's the face he makes when he's looking all spoiled, like he's like, pay attention to me. No, he doesn't look grumpy. That just looks like a plain face to me. That just looks like a neutral face. Did you see Casper's face, Mark?
Of course, I've seen Casper's face.
No, on the recent picture that I put in the images.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a quick look at it?
Okay, well,
Like, that doesn't look grumpy to me, does it?
images. No, it's more like a
Like a what? What's a wow? I don't know what that means, Mark.
I'm trying to make the voice of, trying to imitate what type of voice he would make with that, with the way his mouth is shaped.
No, I've never heard him make that type of sound in my life. Oh, that's the credits. But there's still the Super Cup.
Where's Bowser?
Oh, yeah, I see now. The Super Cup battles. Super Martian Cup, Super Flower Cup, Super Bars. 4 teams, 6 rounds.
Here, England lost in the charity match.
Did they? Against who?
The rest of the world.
I see. Right. Why did they not put Bowser in this game? Why do we have to play against the bloody super team? This is so stupid. I mean, I actually do like it because they've thrown a curveball, but why not have the super team and Bowser? Like, Bowser's the big baddie in Mario. Like,
He's too busy picking his arse.
Doesn't matter. He should be picking his arse on the pitch, not picking his arse off the pitch. He hasn't even shown up.
Kelly.
God, who are you friggin' the guy in The Shining? Here's John. The best part of that film was whenever you had the the girl's freaking out and she's running away, and there's a door open and she peers in and there's a bear giving a guy a blowjob.
Oh yeah.
Like that was the most what the fuck moment. Like, that was the scariest part of the film. That was. Well, for me it was. Because it's like a bear having sex with a guy, and then they just stop and look at her, and it was the music as well as the music that played, and she didn't even. I thought she was gonna scream, but she didn't. She just kind of looked a bit shocked and just left.
Well, would you not be shocked, too?
I would probably have, to be honest, that probably would have been the thing that would have got a reaction out of me. I probably would have, and I probably would have shut the door and just run away. I wouldn't have left the door, but I would have shut it.
I don't think she was standing close to the door.
I thought she was. Or I actually would have ran up to the door, then shut it and ran off.
I dare not run up to it.
No, because they wouldn't have got up in time. I'd run, slam the door shut, and run off. That's what I would do.
I wouldn't have risked it.
They wouldn't have made it in time, Mark. In that position, in that sexual position, no, definitely not.
But man, Jack Nicholson, he is a scary guy.
It can be.
Have you ever seen The Shining, Gel? Stephen King's
It's probably too scary for Jill, I would say.
the only person that doesn't like the film is Stephen King himself,
Why doesn't he like it?
because it's nothing like his book.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Well, that's only because it's not like his book. It's probably better in his book.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Yeah, that's probably why he doesn't like it. Didn't want. Aye, it wouldn't be for you, Jelby. I don't think you like horror films.
To be honest, the trailer for that film is probably one of the creepiest trailer ever. It's just that one shot of the blood coming out of the elevator. The way it's just that one single shot, and the entire scene of the blood coming out and the music playing at the same time. It's like, Jesus.
I watched it. I'm guessing you're referring to the remake that had 2 parts.
I still haven't watched the remake.
I watched the first one, and the second one, Fitton told me there's a scene where these guys are playing at a carnival, playing darts or something, and all of a sudden they start making out without any warning. That's all I know about the second part. Oh yeah, I know the second part they beat him, obviously, but I never watched it. I just know that's what happens. No, that doesn't tell me anything, Delvin. The word no.
Maybe she's talking about the miniseries?
Ah, he knows.
Oh, the one Peter always wanted us to watch.
I remember
He
we
was
were.
like,
Oh, go ahead. What were you
Lee
gonna
was
say?
like, no. Like, come on, guys, just watch this. We were like, okay, fine. Lee's like, no.
Why did he say
Come
no?
on.
Oh well, we said okay, we'd watch it. So why did he still say no?
I don't know, but it took a while for us. Like, I think he was the only person that didn't want to watch it.
Oh, Peter didn't want to watch it.
I think it was Lee that didn't want to watch it.
Lee, alright, yeah. He was frightened, was he?
No, he just kept saying no. From what I remember, Peter was like, come on, it's not scary. It's only the first, 5 minutes is scary.
I remember Peter, it was Peter's birthday, and we were only kids. Well, we were near teenagers, I suppose. And then he put on his, I think we were young teenagers. Anyway, he put on this film, and we were watching it. And his older brother came in and went, "That's well dirty. That shows well dirty, high." And Peter was like, "Go away."
Is this Scary Movie 4?
No, I don't know what it was. I think it was something else.
Or was it that film with the guys in the boat?
I don't know. I just remember the scene was in a bedroom. It doesn't really narrow it down much.
No.
It was on Peter's birthday.
Smith, that boy.
Peter was always into watching stuff we were too young to watch. That was always. I know you were. Although the difference is you were allowed to. I wasn't. My parents were very strict about that.
Smith, that boy.
Even though I was never scary films never impacted me at all. I know they impact certain people. They've never impacted me. Although maybe it's because I waited until I was an adult before watching a lot of them. I know you say, Mark, you regret watching some of these as watching some horror movies as a kid. I remember you saying to me. Do you still stand by that?
Yeah, to a certain extent.
Yeah, fair enough. Just nightmares, I suppose.
Hey. are you still eating?
Mark is in love with your voice. Do you know the way certain people are attracted to certain things? All a woman would have to do to seduce Mark would just be to talk to him. Like you wouldn't even see what she looks like, Mark, or anything. You just hear her voice, and if she had a sweet sounding voice, that would hook you in, wouldn't it? Does not sound anything. That Jelvin.
What?
Well, anyway, you're on the stream now, so
Yeah.
Mark, are you gonna sing for us?
Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Here they come pouring out of the blue. Little arrows for me and for you. You're falling in love again, falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love, you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Some folks run, others
Sing a bit
hide.
louder, Mark.
And there's nothing
they can do.
Well, you changed your
Loud
voice
enough?
quite a lot there. Well, you were singing it, and then you were sort of you were singing it quite quietly, and then it turned into a mumble. Oh, it did. It's like little arrows, like you were. It's not. When I said sing, I meant like actual proper singing, you know. Not like little arrows. Anyone can sing in this type of voice. And I meant more of a proper song. I know you can sing better than that, 'cause I've heard you sing before.
Yeah, well, that's all you're getting today.
Oh well, it's better than nothing, I guess. It's a start. Maybe next time you'll go a bit bigger. But it's not enough for me to clip it, Mark. Sorry.
Maybe next time you keep your mouth shut.
Oh, what do you mean? My
ouch.
mouth was shut when you were singing. What are you on about? You're just coming up with excuses now.
You tell me to raise my voice, I'll sing in whatever volume I want, mister.
I'm a fan of your true singing. So anyway, it's just gonna be your first day at work, Jelvin, the new shift. You there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Alright.
No, that's gonna be your first shift.
Yeah.
Right. So Otaku will be showing you the ropes. Now, don't
it
ask me
probably
more
won't
than
be-
one question.
It probably won't be him, it'll probably be somebody else.
Fair enough.
I just told him, I was like, I hope it has somebody that, what's the word, train, you know, I want somebody that trains me good, not someone that trains me bad.
Well, that's what everybody wants. A lot of jobs I've been in, I always get trained by somebody who's awful at training me. The guy who trained me for Royal Mail, he could barely speak properly. Well, he had a disability, it wasn't his fault. But he was really difficult to understand, so I pretty much had to figure out the job myself. And so it was a struggle the first month. And then the job before that was worse because the guy could speak well, but he just refused to help me at all, and he was just very nasty. He just expected you to know everything, and he was just a very nasty piece of work. And then there was a job in between that I just forgot about where I had this psychotic manager, and he would say, never ask the same question more than once. Like he was just very controlling. You'd write a sentence that was fine, and he would be picking it apart. He was the same age I am now, but he's just real dirtbag type of person. I actually reported him whenever he fired me, so I reported him to his manager, listing all his manipulative behavior. And the guy says, are you coming in for an assessment? And I said, nah, I just wanted to report it. I'd rather just work somewhere else. But that was for a tiny company. In my experience, when you work for, do you know those small independent companies? I've always been treated like shite for them. Like, I've always had better luck working for a bigger company, because the smaller ones tend not to treat you properly because they don't know how. That's just my experience. Somebody else's story could be different.
Human Shorts, Christmas Show, Marge's Fling, Homer's Bro, Barton Well, Flanders Fails, Whacking Snakes, Monorail, Mr. Plow, Homer Space, Sideshow Bob, Steps on Rex, Lisa's Futures, Elma's Hobby, Marge Not Proud, Homer Chubby, Homer Worries, Sparta's Gay, Butchie U2, NRA, Puppets Vegas, Anchaplan, Octuplets, Embart's Boy Band, Marge Murmurs, Maud Croaks, Lisa Buddhist, Homer Tokes, Maggie Burns blows away. What else do I have to say? They'll never stop the Simpsons. Have no fears, we've got stories for years, like Marge becomes a robot, maybe Mo gets a cell phone as part of her own repair, or how about a crazy wedding where something happens, do. Sorry for the clip show. Have no fears, we've got stories for years.
Alright.
I need to pause this. I need to clip that now.
Bob steps on Rex, Lisa's Futures up. I guess I'll just give myself a clap.
Oh, and I'm busy clapping.
Yay!
Christmas show.
Actually, I thought that was turning into a song that I might recognize, and then you kept going. I was like, oh wait, no, that's a totally different song. So like, never mind.
It's the Simpsons parody version of "We'll Never Stop the Fire."
Oh, okay, that's where I thought you were going with that, but I wasn't for sure. Oh yeah.
So I think it starts here.
I never heard that version, but that's cool. I figured that's where you're going with it, but I wasn't certain.
Is that the Simpsons X-Mix song?
Yeah.
Just so I know what the title is.
Christmas show. Now to watch my clip.
There you go.
Shorts, Christmas Show, Marge's Fling, Homer's Bro, Barton Well, Flanders Fails, Whacking Snakes, Monorail, Mr. Plow, Homer Space, Sideshow Bob, Steps on Rex, Lisa's Futures, Elma's Hobby, Marge Not Proud, Homer Chubby, Homer Worries, Sparta's Gay, Butchie U2, NRA, Puppets Vegas, Anchaplan, Octuplets, Embart's Boy Band, Marge Murmurs, Maud Crooks, Lisa Buddhist, Homer Tokes, Maggie Burns blows away. What else do I have?
Oh no.
You cut out there.
I did.
Marge becomes a robot. Maybe we'll get a cell phone as part of her own repair, or how about a crazy wedding? Something happens. Do.
Yeah,
the last line.
I know, but the reason is that the clips only last for a minute, and I was worried that it was gonna go over the minute. So I thought I got the best part of the song. I know I skipped it a bit at the end, but I got the best part of the song at least. You should have clipped it yourself then. You want a job done right, you do it yourself. Yeah, boy. As I am
Oh.
constantly reminded of my job whenever people don't prep my letters properly.
For some reason I couldn't hear you guys there.
Oh yeah, you cut out briefly.
I thought you.
You cut out, your microphone cut out.
I
at
thought
one
you went
point.
out because.
Oh, God's sake. Do you like this robot team gel, or is it not cute enough?
It's okay.
Have you seen the pretty pictures on her Facebook?
I'm not really on Facebook, Mark. I have Facebook, but I
only
use.
posted.
He's probably talking about your past pictures.
I was gonna say I only posted like one recent picture, and that was yesterday of Gail turning 17. So that was it.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's finding my older pictures when I can't even find them.
You just scroll
myself.
down. You just, or you
No,
go
but I
to,
just post others.
or
Maybe
he goes to your profile and he goes to pictures.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
There's a lot of cute ones with Veggie and his grandpa.
Oh yes, I think I've seen one of those myself.
But that was like a while ago.
Is that your dad or is that Taku's dad?
That's
That's
my
her
dad. Yeah. Let's see. What are you looking at? Like the friends and stuff, Mark? What is it that you're looking at on my Facebook?
Go into your Facebook and then go into your photo gallery.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about all those.
Now you remember.
Yeah.
Is there many pictures of you and Otaku together? No.
Not really, no. I mean, there's one from like a while back. That was of me reading to my little niece. Mark thought it was my nephew. I was like, no, that was my niece. Like, oh, my bad.
You don't even have pictures
That
of
was,
your
that was like
husband.
around Christmas. Well, it's like
Well,
I
I'm
think
sure-
I have them.
I'm
They're
sure
just
she
not-
has plenty of pictures of her husband.
I have at least one nice picture of me and my hubby and when Veggie was younger. I don't have like any like recent pictures of us together, but yeah.
Maybe it would be good to have one to look back on in future when you're
Yeah.
a pensioner.
You're old people.
But Mark will always have a crush on you. So,
Yeah.
Oh, well I know.
I have no idea. That's just my guess, Mark. If I was a gambling man, you'll see. I'll not say what side scored it, Mark, but that was the most fluky goal I've ever seen. You'll see it in a wee minute.
The robot one?
It's the one that just went in the goal there. It just kind of slid past the keeper. Did you see it? Maybe you're probably way behind on the stream, I think. I think the robot team, they must be stronger than the other ones, which is why you unlock them last. They must be the most overpowered team, because I seem to be doing way better with them than any other team in the game. Oh, fuck's sake, no! Been watching more of that Gundam thing, Gundam Orphans.
Oh yeah, I did watch all that. I finished it.
I'm still on season 1, but I bet you your two favorite characters are the girl with the blonde hair and then the little girl that has the crush on the main character. Are those your two favorites?
No, I like the girl with the brown hair, the short girl with the brown hair.
That's the girl that has the crush on the main character. The little.
Yeah.
So
I like her. Her and then the boy who was like the main character, you know, in that brown overcoat, with the dark hair.
I thought you said you didn't understand him.
Well, yeah, I don't, but I still like them.
Yeah. Do you not like the girl with the blonde hair?
She was okay. She was alright.
I think the girl with the blonde hair, she reminds me a bit of you, because she gets quite emotional at some point. Not saying she's one-to-one you, but I would say out of all the characters, she's probably most like you out of all the characters in the show, I would say.
Did you just start it, or are you pretty far into season 1?
I think I'm near the end of season 1, but I still have.
Uh-huh.
I'm on the part whenever they're. Where is it? They go to this colony, and the chubby guy meets his brother, and then they end up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Biscuit meets his brother.
Oh yeah. I thought that was gonna go well.
No, I didn't. I didn't think I was gonna sort of.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Mark's probably most like the main character, I would say. He's like, what do you want me to do now?
Yeah, that was a good one.
But don't spoil anything for me. But there's a character called Shino. He's one of the side characters, and he talked about. There was an episode whenever him and the blonde guy went out and got drunk with women, and he was talking about how much of a good time he was having. And then there's a effeminate looking guy with blonde hair. He's very feminine looking, and he went as if he was jealous, as if he had a crush on the other fella. But they're only side characters, so if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's okay, because they're one of the side characters, so they're not that. But it's like the little blonde guy on the ship. He has like the bowl cut haircut, and he's about the same height as the main character. I take it you don't know who I'm talking about. It's like one of the minor characters.
I roughly do,
yeah. They sort of imply that he's gay and he has a crush on the like another side character who's very smart. So I thought it was interesting because Japanese, in Japan, they don't really explore homosexuality that much in Japan. It's only really whenever they're being very perverted.
Japan.
Yeah.
But they don't really explore. Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't think I would like that one, but I did. You know, I'm not really into the whole like Gundam thing, but I just liked it, so it was good.
There's not. In a lot of the Gundam shows, there'd be a lot of battles. There isn't really as many battles in that. It's more, they don't really use the Gundams that much. It's more about the people. That is.
Yeah.
Like the other shows, they're more focused on the battles and such. So it's, and then there's a lot of emotion in it as well. Especially if the blonde-haired girl, Cordelia.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I thought she would have been your favorite character.
She's okay. Oh, my son is watching. He's already watched it before, but he likes to rewatch stuff, which I do too sometimes, so that I can Then if I'm watching a season of something and I can't remember what it was all about, so then I'll go back and watch it from the very beginning to where up until now. Because I do that with some of my regular shows, not so much anime, but sometimes the anime. But anyway, he's watching it's called Gurren Lagann. You know that
Oh
one?
yes, I've watched all that. It's good.
Yeah, so he's rewatching that one.
Yes.
Who's that? Is that Mark?
This is me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, he's got a little voice board now. Every time I say something, he's gonna hit a button.
Who are you?
Oh Jesus!
The fuck are you?
It's been a long time since you've started talking in movie clips.
You lie!
No, I don't.
On.
Microsoft Mark. That's what we should call you.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's like those freaking prank calls on YouTube.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know if his mic went out
Yeah,
yet.
you
He's
don't
like
do that
there,
the whole
but not
bloody
saying
time.
anything. Yeah, Warden, we're still here.
Come on, baby. You know you're the girl of my dreams.
We've got Microsoft Mark with us too.
It's not me, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Or should I say I'm back?
Hey!
Welcome back.
Andrew's back!
You
So
want
you're
a
nice
clout
father
in the
this
lug,
time?
Mark?
What do you say?
I'm saying, do you want a clout round the lug, Mark? It means, do you want a smack round the ear?
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
These are fighting words.
Aaron, I think you really need to reconsider your rules on voice chat.
Why is Mark annoying you?
No automated voices. The boy was born with a voice of his own.
Be ridiculous.
Is he literally just going through an entire Terminator soundboard or something?
Oh, who knows? Well, he hasn't done it in a long time, to be fair. As long as he doesn't start doing it for every bloody stream. Don't mind it now and again.
I'd actually prefer if he just went hasta la vista MC. And well, once again, my stream plan went to shit, as you already know, so
Yeah.
it's bullshit.
Being such a good speaker is a double-edged sword. It is. It can either take you far or it can stop even streaming.
Ooh, it's not every day we get all the musketeers on the voice chat.
Yeah.
Now, that's primarily because when the 4 of us are here, only 3 of us actually talk. And one doesn't tend to most of the time.
Yeah. Because he likes to
But-
listen.
He does, yeah. You're talking this time.
Well, he kept begging me to come on, and so now I'm on, and now it's like. Now
I sung for you.
Yeah, he did.
That's the respect I get. Shame on
Well, then he
you.
actually he sang for a little bit, and then he
Yes.
went quiet.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen,
It's
you donut. You get more respect than you actually think you get, so. It's even I rip the piss out of you, that's me giving you respect. Because I don't
Yeah.
rip the piss out of people in a nasty way. You should know that by now.
Yeah.
Let's not be crying, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, really?
This
Oh,
is,
you love it. You know you do.
Even if you take away the voice clips, this is more than
I
what
like how
Mark's.
you, I like how
on
you've
the
gone
streams.
like pure hybrid this time, Mark. You're actually both using your real voice and using the soundboards at the same time.
Would you prefer it that way?
No, I would prefer it if you just... Right, are me, Aaron, or Jill using soundboards?
I don't have a soundboard, so it's definitely not me.
Precisely. Jill, I was actually waiting for you to say, what's a soundboard? Then
No,
I
I
would
know
have
what a
replied, it's a
soundboard is.
board with sound on it, just to be awkward. Right, I ain't using a soundboard. Aaron's not using a soundboard. Jill's not using a soundboard. You're the only one using a soundboard, so what do you think we would prefer?
I prefer that you not have a soundboard.
Why are you using the bloody thing then? Or are you now at the point you're just heavily trolling me?
Yes.
Oh, he said
Yeah.
yes.
I didn't say it, Arnold said it.
Oh no, I lost again.
Oh, you keep losing. You need Warden to train you.
Yeah.
What do you think I am? The Obi-Wan Kenobi of fucking Mario Strikers?
Yeah, could be.
Yes.
The super
We're
team
meant to
seems
just
to be
go-
the best.
We're meant to just go, use your feet, Aaron.
Yeah. Good advice.
Right, I'm just looking at the results here. You've lost sudden death in the first game and you've lost the next two.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think you are going to have to learn the ways.
I think I'm gonna
Of
have
a
to.
good player.
I'm gonna have to restart the cup day, cause. But isn't the super team like? I was doing better when I was playing as them, so they must have better stats than the other teams. Is that fair to say?
I'm going to be honest with you, right? I got to the point I couldn't be arsed unlocking the super team. So I've never actually unlocked them and I've never ever had the stadium unlocked.
Right.
Right? That's just me being a lazy fucker.
I thought
But
you.
see, if you're playing through the cups to unlock stuff, you can drop the difficulty down to novice. It's only when you're doing the custom battles, it's when you put the difficulty up.
Well,
Right.
I unlocked them playing under Superstar. I did.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying if you're just doing for the sake of unlocks, stack the odds in your favour.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
and in bot mode.
Yeah. Well, I like a challenge day.
Fair enough.
Nice. The stream will be. It's already 11 o'clock, so there's not too much of the stream left.
No!
Here's a better idea. Why not spring that on Mark right at the end, so that you can intensify reaction.
I was thinking of the rest of you, just Mark.
It sounds kind of horrible because it sounds like it's only Mark that's disappointed to see you go. Right, do you see what? Right, I've just got up with the stream delay. See how Waluigi did the lob shot and the
Yeah.
empty net?
Yeah.
Right. See when you get a rebound shot, always do the lob shot because you will most probably always score when you do that.
Yeah. Even if it looks like it won't make
Gives the keeper
sense.
to get jammy and save a standard rebound shot. And also, if you're breaking away and it's only you between you and the keeper, and you see the keeper on the edge of the box do a lob shot, you will leap over the keeper, and I would say about 75% it goes in. The majority of the time it does hit the bar, but it's still a good opportunity to score.
Yeah.
Because you'll actually see it yourself when it's literally just one player one-on-one with the keeper will come right out.
Yeah.
When you see the keeper right off the line, that's when you instigate the lob shot. And yeah. And if that is going in one ear and out the other.
I know. I do understand. Like when he stands at the edge of the box, do a lob shot. Get it? It's just not as easy to put into
Right,
practice.
so you did a normal rebound shot there. That should have been a lob rebound.
Ah! It's hard to get into the habit sometimes. Sometimes I press the lob shot by accident whenever
And
Whenever
also,
one.
don't be scared to take shots from just inside your own half, right against the touchline. Because sometimes what you'll do a charge shot with a super crazy bend and it'll go in.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite funny when you literally see the ball curl in the shape of a semicircle, like proper semicircle, and it goes in.
That's
And when
a-
you watch it in the replay, it's like a Roberto Carlos free kick.
That's like a charge shot you're talking about from the halfway line.
See when you when you press the shoot button in your own half, it just does a hit and hope down the pitch. Well, inside their half, it'll try to take a shot, but if you do it just over the halfway line, but down near the touchline, like down near the side of the field,
Yeah.
you could pull off some incredible bend shots
Yeah.
and score some cool goals. The weirdest part is when the thing goes right along the ground and does it. It's like, that's just not possible. You could not hit a ball that hard and curl it that much with the ball always touching the ground.
Yeah.
But then again, it is Mario. Nothing is realistic.
Yeah. Do you
Oh,
charge
good,
the shot?
We're playing in the bus depot.
Yeah. Do you charge the shot from the halfway line, or do you just hit it?
It depends. It depends on the situation. I mean, I can literally just get the ball out wide and just hit and hope, because then there is a chance you'll get a rebound off, or the keeper will miss it and it'll like maybe hit the post and come back, or there is other opportunities that you can create with just trying to shoot from just over the halfway line.
Yeah.
We need more support. Gel, start your what's it called
Cheerleading.
again?
Your table dancing or whatever.
Start the cheerleading business now.
Set in the Arnold Schwarzenegger
What?
voice, Mark. Do it now! I can't do his voice.
But now.
Yeah, that's better than what my impression was. Oh,
Is he talking? Because if he is, I can't hear him.
I'm not sure if you're dissing Mark or not there.
No, I was being serious. Like, is he actually talking?
He was
'Cause I
he
can't
was
hear him.
talking,
Like-
yeah.
Oh, because I could barely make out what he was saying. Like, I could like hear him, but just barely.
Something about you showing some moral support, and he went jail start you, and then he went, what's it called again? It's just like he went into brain fart mode and just completely forgot what he was talking about.
Yeah.
No, I could barely hear what he was saying though. I mean, it was like stutter. Like I couldn't even like it was bleeping, like going in and out. So I couldn't even make out what he was saying.
You lie!
You lie, Jeremy. You lie.
I'm being honest.
I know, he's just joking.
I don't know why I can't hear him. But I just can't hear him.
I have the utmost respect for women.
Your ass.
Yeah, I
I had to kill one in the first movie, you lying bugger.
Bullshit.
That's what he must have been saying to himself. T800, yeah, in her bra.
Fuck you, asshole.
Did you not pick a more polite one to say there, Mark?
Why can't I not hear him? How come you guys can hear him and I can't? This is annoying me now.
Yes.
Yeah, with all due respect, honey, you've got what we call selective hearing. I'm joking, right? See if you're gonna get all sensitive on me. I'm only joking.
Okay.
I heard that sigh. Put it this way, that sigh was that loud. I nearly felt the breathing on my ear.
I heard the
Yeah.
sarcastic laughing. I did.
Yeah.
That's
I never heard the sarcastic laughing part.
no, I did.
I didn't recognise that part where being all sensitive, you know.
We're gonna keep banging on.
Once
about
again, it's just a joke. I've already spoke to you about that.
Yes, sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Well, I'm in charge now, since when was I put in fucking charge of the ship, you know? I'd sink the fucker just for standing on it.
Come on, baby. You know you're the girl of my dreams.
Yeah.
What?
I never made that one.
It might be because Gel, I don't know, I'm just guessing, but because Jelbean lives in America, the signal on Mark's internet's not the best. Maybe that's why it's cutting
Yeah,
out some of his
that's-
words. I
yeah.
don't know.
anything that he's saying right now.
Can you not hear anything that he's saying?
Yeah, I literally can't hear a single word that he's saying.
Okay.
Listen to me
I'm
very
sorry, I'm
carefully.
just being truthful.
He keeps playing voice clips.
She
Oh, maybe
can't
that's why I
hear
can't hear him.
me. He can't hear me. She can't hear me.
But
I know,
the
yeah.
rest of us calm, Mark. That's the thing.
Mark, I'm going to suggest a soundboard for you doing next if you're going to go back down the soundboard route, right? I'll give into this one, right? I think maybe, I don't know, Buzz Lightyear soundboard or something. Maybe a wee bit more family friendly.
Yeah. To
But then again,
infinity and beyond.
if it's anything to do with me, I could easily turn that into not so family friendly,
Yeah.
right? Because see how, like, at the end of the second film, it's kind of like Jesse kind of fancies Buzz in a way, or it might be the other way about, right?
Yeah, I think it
You
is the
picture
other way
a
about.
scenario with typical Buzz Lightyear lines, how it can actually be quite much like a euphemism or an innuendo. Like, if Jesse was to accidentally grab his you know what, right, what would be the best thing for him to reply to, right, or the best thing for him to say that he could respond to that, right? Could you say, "Be careful with that, it's extremely dangerous"? Right? You've got that one. You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off. That one. Or
That's what she said.
if Jesse was to grab it and pretend it was talking to her, I could easily just go, "I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace."
Quite the active imagination, Warden.
Or even what, you could just randomly just have it say, "This is Woody."
Oh, dear. Sure, there's plenty of gay jokes about Buzz and Woody. There is. It's a bit weird because they made what's Bo Peep to be the love interest of Woody, and then she kind of just went and did her own thing. But then I suppose he reunites with her at the end, doesn't he? In Toy Story 4.
Oh, I don't know, because I ain't fucking seen Toy Story 4.
Really?
No, I ain't.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
I'm going to let you off on that, because see, when I wake up tomorrow, I ain't going to remember what you said, so I'll let you off. But I ain't seen
It's not really important to the plot anyway, so.
Actually, I don't even think I saw 3.
1 and 2 are the best.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
I know.
And he's gone and done the Buzz sideboard right now.
I thought you wanted it.
I said next time on stream, you donut, but you're not listening.
Oh.
Do you know what? You've got it on now. You might as well just keep the fucking thing on.
This will be the last match because I've just been told to keep the noise down, so.
Hey, who?
By my mother trying to sleep. And she wakes up 5 in the morning, so. For her work.
You were saying about gay jokes about Woody and Buzz. Woody, for the last time, I'm going to tell you, it's not called My Bottom, it's called Star Command.
I think you should do a stream like that, Warden. You seem to have a lot of material for it.
Once again, I'm just being impromptu here. I'm just thinking this shit up and then saying it.
I couldn't even think of that stuff off the top of my head. It would take me like hours just to come up with one of those jokes. What about you, Mark? Would you be good at that?
Not really.
Yeah. Well, we all have different talents, I suppose. Anyway, I have to end the stream here.
Bo Peep, we're going on vacation. We're going to Aberdeen, Scotland. No, Buzz. Not the sheep.
Not the sheep. Oh, is that a...
Obviously, you just won't get that.
Well, I take it there's a lot of sheep in Aberdeen.
Yeah, I know, but it's renowned for...
Sheep shagging?
There you go.
I thought that was only in Wales.
No. Aberdonians get called it as well.
Alright, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Anyway, I have to head on now, so see you all later.
No, I don't want to leave my friends.
Have you,
Oh,
before I
people
go,
like
Warren,
it.
have you seen that spoilt picture of Casper I put in the images of Discord?
If you give me 2 seconds, I'll have a quick switch.
That's him pulling the spoilt face and he wants attention.
I need to go down again, what the fuck? So I'm seeing gel bean with bunny ears, a cake.
Is it in the images?
I'm 87, well I'm 39, 2931, how cute. Bitches, I'm older than the moon.